Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday of trading today. We are back live again with the lab after what seems to be probably one of the most insane Friday sessions I think I've ever seen in my life, with the NASDAQ 100 dropping over 4.8%, being a total point move of 1,477 points. So, that being said, we've got some high impact news all week. And obviously, after the Friday session, new weekly open is tracing higher because after you see a 5% dip in the NASDAQ 100, most of the time you can anticipate a retracement. So, as of right now, we'll get in immediately to some higher time frame analysis. Quill, good morning. Sefer, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. Quite the crazy day, I can't lie, chat. I mean, quite the crazy day on Friday following this now retracement leg on NQ. So, what can I anticipate with price today? We'll just quickly do a higher time frame analysis. For myself, I'm watching for price to retrace into these imbalances to see whether or not New York session decides to validate these points before we reject lower. So what I'm looking for, obviously, since the Sunday 6 o'clock open, we opened up at around 28,847. We have now traced into this 6 hour gap that formed from Friday's aggressive bearish sell-off. So for New York session today, one of the things I want to be watching for is, first of all, does this fair value gap hold? If so, how can we potentially trade a continuation signature back into the Friday 12 o'clock lows, right? Well, one of the primary signatures that I like to look for when I'm trying to trade a market like this is to see it respect this fair value gap, close below a change in state of delivery. And if we want a little bit of some extra sauce on top, one of the major things I like to look for on top of that is to see a reject form with an SMT. And so in this example, we'd want to see a bearish SMT. That way we can anticipate that market is going to potentially head lower if we can find the divergences between those assets. Not to mention that on the retrace phase as well, we see YM is doing the same exact gig here. We have an SMT at the lows where NASDAQ formed a higher high, YM formed a lower high. And so this does validate this retracement leg. So if New York session does hold this on the 6 hour, 4 hour, one of the things we could anticipate is a potential closure back below this level here, 29,016 on the 4 hour being the 4 hour closure. If we can close below 29,016.75, I'm likely going to anticipate a continuation of the bearish trend. If we fail to close below this 4 hour low, one thing I will be watching for is to see a continuation higher into the next imbalance around the high $29,000 range. So that's kind of the rundown for myself today in terms of bias. So as of right now, I'd like to see whether or not this retracement is going to be a deep retracement leg. And if it is a deep retracement leg, will we get a continuation signature, or is market just going to reject? And are we going to reject and get a continuation signature, or are we going to fail these gaps and just continue this trend higher? So big watch today for myself. I'm sure many of you have also had a very similar bias after seeing such an aggressive Friday move. So in the meantime, it's going to be a little bit of a slower pre-New York session, I'm assuming, based on general price movement since this level. We're kind of just ranging inside and consolidating inside of this gap. So ideally, what I think would be really nice is as we approach the 9 o'clock open, I'd want to see this consolidation form, New York session manipulate out high, form an SMT somewhere inside of these highs. Let's say we manipulate, we form an SMT somewhere up here. Following this SMT, we see a continuation and a confirmation signature before trend makes its way back into this 4 hour change in state of delivery before confirming a bearish confirmation. So for me, that's honestly the high watch for me today. If I don't get this, there's a chance I likely will not even trade Monday, but considering that we don't have any high impact news today, I'm quite keen on potentially trying to grab either a continuation signature or a reject signature and grabbing this trace higher. So, any questions in chat in these regards? Easy Trades, what's up? Yeah, good morning. Alix, good morning, good morning. How are we doing, everybody? Morning, morning, morning. Top of the morning to all of you. So I think it's gonna be a fun. I honestly think it's gonna be a fun day of trading today. And without further ado, as well, we've got my brother Alex joining us at around 9 o'clock. So for those of you that know, him and I tend to be saucing up some sessions together. Auntie, good morning. How's it going? So honestly, should be a fun day. Not much else to expect other than that, chat. We're kind of just slowly consolidating, forming some micro C2s as we head higher. But I do think that there's a chance we'll see a continuation sequence lower. And if we don't, well, that's just a good sign for us to sit on our hands, watch for 10 o'clock, and trade a potential expansion higher. So should be a fun day today. What a move overnight. Yeah, right? You're telling me, man. It's quite the move overnight. So Should be a good time though. I'm very much so looking forward to it, seeing whether or not we can get some proper confirmation for this signature. So, get the YouTube chat open on my phone here as well, so I can actually properly read the chat to all of you today, and see what we can do. Yeah, chat. How was the weekend for everybody? Did we have a proper reset? Were we feeling good? Did we have a proper reset? Did we do some back testing? What was the general verdict from everybody this weekend? And yes, once again, good morning. We'll see whether or not we can get some unicorn signatures higher. Silver has absolutely shot the bed after Friday as well here. Look at this. Since Wednesday, silver went up from literally $86 an ounce, $88 an ounce, all the way down to 65, crushing my SLV shares. But that is life. That is life. GC as well here being just disgusting with these signatures too. That was a nice C2 down here on GC and then continued higher, traced into this gap. Quite a solid move here on GC as well, I can't lie. Not too shabby. 530 swept out the 5 o'clock low, formed a C2 confirmation at the 542. New 30-minute open here. Nothing. Oh, yeah, new 30-minute signature with that protected low holding, and we expanded away. So actually was very solid on gold. Quite the move. But yeah, we'll see. As of right now, I genuinely do think we're going to have quite a boring 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock window. We're inside of a 6 hour gap waiting for true liquidity to pool, which is going to be the New York AM session open when liquidity spikes. So that'll be interesting. But on some more fun news chat, we ended up making a purchase today purchased the other day with Dodging Ralph. We're going to be grinding some content and also using it as a face cam. We snagged a Sony A7C Mark II camera, all for the all for the filming, for the content, you name it, chat. So we'll be on it. ADR highs at 49, which is crazy work overnight. Yeah, I know, right? Overnight was diabolical, but also kind of anticipated after literally a 1,500 point drop on Friday, right? So it doesn't surprise me too much, does it? So we'll see here, chat. But as of right now, honestly, we're quite hands off. I really want to see whether or not we can get some type of a signature, but at the same time, I'm not sweating if we don't get anything until 9 o'clock, just because of how insane market is. Yeah, chat. We're gonna be on the absolute content grind. Those of you that know Bray, Alex, Kane, Juno, everybody's been grinding content in the lab. We're all trying to get just absolutely sauced up here. So this will be fun. I'm really excited to just keep seeing how the boys are succeeding and filming their content, doing whatever. So we've got the nice piece of tech to help us out now with that. Easy, how's it going with you though? How's the weekend? How was the weekend for you, brother? Yo, yo, what's up, Jail? How's it pop? What's poppin', Jail? Jail, we're gonna have a fun day today. It feels like we're gonna have a fun day trading. I'm really hoping I didn't jinx that, but it's looking like a fun day. Jail, what's poppin'? What's happening, brother? Where are you at right now? Are you in England? Where are you at? Nice. Chilling. It's getting hot out here. Whereabouts are you at, Easy? 'Cause I'm in the UK right now. Shit, it's still actually quite good temperature. It's just rainy. Dude, yeah, we gotta meet at some point, dog. We gotta hang. Gotta hang with the brother. Yeah, so as of right now, we're kind of gonna range, see if we inverse this 3 minute gap as well. 1 minute looks a little rangy as well. Utah, that desert heat is kicking. Ugh, where are you staying at? Very close to Finsbury Park. Morning, Leo. What's up, Mohammed? Shay, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Seeing most of you popping in now. We got a couple of you coming by. Chat, as I mentioned for today, for those of you that want kind of a daily rundown for what I'm anticipating, check out the first 5 minutes of the stream. Just run through exactly what I'm anticipating for price today. So if you guys are curious to know what the bias is, weather out there is not bad. It's in the 15 to 22 Celsius, and then there's some rain. So it's actually not too shabby. I don't know what it is right now as of this very moment, but I'm assuming it's above 18. Feels quite hot. It's 58, it says. So that is, let's do Celsius conversion here. That's about 15. It's 15 as of right now. 15 degrees Celsius, 58 Fahrenheit. Okay, that's about 10 miles away from me. Oh, sweet. Whereabouts? I mean, you can just DM me actually, but just at least the area. It'd be sweet to link, even just for a coffee or something. That'd be dope. Chat, if you guys are based in the UK, who wants to do a, should we do a trader dinner tonight? Trader UK dinner tonight. What are we thinking? The missus is going out for dinner with some friends, so I'm gonna be a lone bird tonight. Good morning. What's up, Ed? Morning, morning, boss man. If you're wondering, by the way, chat, we have not shaven and the hair is a little messy. We're just kind of relaxing today. We did take a little where? I don't know, like King's Cross area. Went free. Yeah, sounds good. I will. Will do, brother. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking King's Cross area personally. Chat, I'm gonna have to refresh my charts really quick because once again my indicators are lagging on all my charts. So give me like half a second here. I'll just refresh. Not for this weekend, bros. I'm going to see me at Newcastle. Oh, Newcastle's awesome. So neat. Everybody's going. I have some friends that are going to Newcastle. What a day. 3 minute C2 here on gold. See if we actually turn this into a continuation sequence, but we do have this massive 15-minute gap we're heading in on right now too, or 30-minute gap. That's one thing to make note of. Got this 30-minute here. Oops, not 39. We meant to put that as a 30. Yeah, chat. How was everybody's weekend though? How's everybody doing in general? Life, trading. What's kind of the verdict with all y'all folks? Yeah, dude, you're so fine, Jill. I actually head out of London Thursday, and then I'm back for the Ninja Trader event. You're gonna be at the NT event, aren't you, Jill? Like you're either there and also are you gonna be at the who's gonna be at the Ninja Trader event or who's going to be at the Prop from Expo? Because I'll be at the Prop from Expo as well, so I'll be around a lot. Ninja event, yeah, I'll be there. Sweet, awesome. Then I will definitely see you there. Slamming my protein right now too. Going to the Alpha Futures event this weekend, but I can't. Yeah, fair enough. I heard about that. I don't. Where are people finding these events? Do they just post them online? I genuinely have just no idea. Yeah, this is gonna be. I can't lie. We're gonna have to wait until the 9 o'clock open. Got a call a few days later. Damn, they posted on the Discord was a form to fill out. Got a call a few days later. Dang, dude. Start here. Great weekend, feeling refreshed. How's London treating you, man? London's treating me great. Hanging out with the missus. Got to see Kane. Got to see Dodgy and Ralph. That was just fun. It's kind of cool. I've been enjoying kind of traveling and meeting other traders just because, like, guys, if I gotta be 100% honest, as I've mentioned about 1,000 times, but it gets quite boring. Like not streaming you guys, but taking the same trades over and over just because I like building things, but trading a model that's the same thing isn't quite building. I was in my building phase when I was learning to become profitable. So it's been really fun instead just getting to meet new people, traders, and whether or not they're real traders or not, it's just fun to at least connect with people in the scene. So I was having a good time, that's for sure. Do you always take one the 2 hour trade for my candle 2 signatures? So my breaker and candle 2 sweeps, I do 2R. For my C3 continuations, I do 1.5R. Hey Larry, how you doing? Bathfish, I'm doing good. How about yourself? I've noticed that's kind of your take profit. Yeah. You would be correct. Yeah. 2 hours typically for C2, 1.5 for C3 low. What was that screen for news you checking? That screen for news you checking? This one right here. Auntie, this one right here. I'm good, man. Happy to hear it. It's on TradingView. If you go just to this calendar here, it says calendars, and then you can filter it out. So you can have all news. I just click this one because I just want high impact. So it gives me red folder news for the week. And you can do earnings as well. You can see earnings reports, revenue, dividends, IPOs, etc. Like Google's got its dividend coming out on June 8th, 22 cents per share. Astronaut is 0.88 for an asset that is worth 257 bucks. Wow, quite a pump up there. So yeah, that's typically what I use. Yeah, chat. We don't find much right now. Don't bitch on me. I mean, we're kind of just kind of seeing some pretty bummy signatures as of right now. Do you consider yourself a scalper? No, definitely not. A scalper would be someone like my boy JL, bro. My boy JL is a proper scalper, not me. Yeah, it looks like we might actually see a continuation sequence higher here. I didn't see this, but on the 15, formed this 15-minute gap. We traced into it, failed to inverse the 15-minute gap, followed by a continuation sequence higher. We closed above the candle signature here too, so that's going to stay at protected low. We might see a nice pump up here. Not showing us on screen. Can you? Oh, yeah, it's here. I'll drag this all the way out. Like here, you click the calendar on the bottom right. You click. There's everything. You've got like a little bell, a Wi-Fi symbol, and above the Wi-Fi symbol, you have something called calendars, and you'll be able to check it there. That's exactly where you check it. That's going to stay protected low there. The 364 definitely stays a protected low. That one. Just took out this relevant high as well. We'll see if that holds or not, or if we're just going to reject lower now. Looks like we're rejecting lower. Noted. Big reject off there. I'm not sure screen Leo. Have you taken payout before Lucid? Yeah, I have. I have. I've taken a few with Lucid. I'm not trading with them actually right now because I've been scaling these my funded rapids, which have been I've been slamming these rapids. Yeah, I'm sure it's how you feel about the TPT daily payouts, dude. Holy cow, I've been fucking chefing on these rapids. So as of right now, I'm literally just trading my personal with the my funded rapids. I got my funded rapids and then some Tradeify accounts, some flexes. When you hit day 5 of it in profit, does the dashboard update instantly? Can you request a pay? You have to wait. EOD. EOD. At least that's what it was. I haven't done a pal with them in like 2 months, but yeah, it was EOD for Lucid Gel. Dude, the rapid for you who loves TPT, bro, you would die on the rapids. They're so good, bro. Like they're genuinely so good. Because the payouts do those update instantly, for the most part, and like you can request payouts. I mean, it's every 24 hours. So if you request a payout at 1 a.m., you have to wait till 1 a.m. the next day, which I guess is the only bummy thing, but worth it. Close the 70 button. Payout with them. There we go, baby. Out of way. With Lucid, eh? Good morning. Your TV is frozen, by the way. Yeah, sorry. It's because I was opening up I was trying to connect my trade syncer. So just give me a sec here, chat. We'll have the chart open in just a sec. I'm just reconnecting my trade syncer as of right now. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, they're fucking sweet. Super sweet. Bit of a reject here off those highs on NQ. There's a reject off of the 740 highs during 8 o'clock here. Don't think that'll hold, but we'll see. Think we're still going to see an expansion higher, though. It's on the 15, so likely still going to expand away from this. Which rapid account? The 50K. 50K rapids for me have been awesome. 50K rapids. Intraday trail, correct. They are intraday trail. That's the only thing. They're intraday trail during the eval process, and then during funded, they're not. Let me check it. I haven't seen it. Let me peep the long. Give me half a sec to just check it. Yeah, see, I knew this was just going to be a temporary retrace. There was just no way that was gonna hold long term there. Let me check. What is my opinion of the longs? What time? You need to give me a time frame. 50K, 50K rapids. Yeah, screen was frozen. Chat. I'm trying to connect my trade sync right now. It disconnects over the weekend, so I'm reconnecting before I get trading today. So bear with me, guys. I promise I will give you guys the sauce in just a sec. Um, yeah, here goes an expansion higher. This 15 is going to hold. So if we wanted this to be a proper entry, you would do a long order into this 60, stop at this protected low. I honestly should have taken that. Stop at the protected low, target of 1.5, because that's going to slam up to that 1.5R now, since we just created a nice swing low there too, or a nice protected low. Yeah, that's going to absolutely fly. Yeah, GG's. Bye, NASDAQ. Bye, NASDAQ. We'll see though. Yeah, this 15 is definitely going to tag us out there because we have the kind of a C2 signature down here with the swept out of an hour swing as well. So this is just an expansion and it aligns well with this unicorn 2R that we had. Rapid intraday trail during eval, not during the funded though, just during the eval process. And you can pass it in as little as 2 days, which for fuck's sake, who doesn't like that, right? I know I like that. um, so 5 minute time frame. Thank you, Jason. My apologies. I didn't see that you put the time frame. My chat was frozen. The 515 longs, 515 5 minute time frame hourly sweep. Oh, I love it. I love it. This is just a continuation sequence of this. Oh, 100%. I love it. For me, yeah, I would have taken entry. I would have taken entry at 515. I like this a lot. Hourly open, high, low, close, swept below, and formed an SMT with YM. Formed this breaker, closed not only above a 60, but closed above a breaker as well. Breaker held. Beautiful. Love it. Absolutely love it. You guys can see my screen now, right? Just want to make sure. Can you guys see my screen? Screen is frozen. Oh, production. I'm not sure what's happening. I think my screen, I have it working. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, weird. Here, I'm gonna. Oh, weird. Sorry about that, chat. I just reshared it. It was that frozen that whole time? It's been long frozen. Oh, damn. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. So, economic calendar you see on the calendar portion on the right here. Sorry about that, production. That was my bad. Um, 15 minute here. I was just saying we had a nice the 515 long, super good, Jason. Hourly open high low close sweep. That was great. That would have been a trade I would have taken. Had I been active on a laptop, I would have taken that long. We don't see your screen. Yeah, you guys should be able to see it now. My apologies, folks. Thank you for letting me know. Thought it was just because I was switching to TradeSyncer. So you guys should be able to see it now, correct? Just throw me a thumbs up in chat if you guys can see my screen. I see it on my end. It looks like we're moving well. Sorry about that again, everybody. So 15-minute likely going to expand away now. We have some relevant draws that want to get met. 15 minutes is going to expand away. Unicorn 15-minute needs to play out to this 2R as well. So it looks quite good here, chat. This looks quite solid. And it'll freeze. See, yeah, now we're good. Now it'll just freeze temporarily while I switch out because I'm just trying to connect TradeSyncer chat. Yeah, 1.5 is going to play out nice here. Damn, missed that. I should have taken that. I should have taken that retrace into the 60. Like this 15-minute 60 here. Should have absolutely grabbed that retrace. Quite the expansion now, buddy. Jeepers nuts, chap. Can't make it up. Nasdaq's ready to fly. Yay, yay. I got some dry skin on my nose. Bug me. Bug me, chap. Okay, you guys can see the screen now. Good. I'm glad. Just had to make sure. Some dry nose. I see it in my peripheral vision. 1 minute still definitely going to expand away here. That's for sure. Are you in the trade? I'm not in this trade. I did miss it. Yeah, full transparency. I did miss this trade. This would have been one. This 15-minute continuation would have been one I would have taken. Retrace into the 60 as well. It was quite disgustingly good to say the least, Chad. I did fumble this one big time. I'm not in this trade, but this is a trade I would have taken. 10 times out of 10, I would have taken this trade on this 15 minute. Just disgustingly good trade. 9 o'clock open, about 30 minutes here to chat. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, look at this. That's gonna continue to slowly expand higher here. Likely gonna retrace into this gap. If we form this 15-minute gap, it's gonna create a wick for the new 15 here. So temporary short-term retrace into this EQ, unless it just immediately expands into that gap or into the TP, that'd be kind of nuts as well. That would also be kind of nuts if it just expanded away here. I'm expecting at least a small 15-minute wick to form before we expand away. But who knows? Who knows? Okay, that's gonna play out to TP. No wick's gonna form. We're just gonna play directly into TP. Alrighty. GG's, Nasdaq. Nasdaq took me here. Oh, wow, that would have been what, like a 90-point trade as well. 67-point trade. Oh, I got so much dry skin on my nose there. Gotta get rid of that. 1 minute expanding, just about to hit TP on the 15. Well done. I might at least just mark this out as an educational recap, just because this was super solid. Didn't even form this wick though on the 15. And that's going to be 2R on the 15-minute unicorn playing here as well. Very soon. That's at 29,521. Yeah, if you guys have any questions while I'm kind of running through trades, right now, as I told you, we're not going to see too exciting of a session probably until 9 o'clock here. There goes the TP on the 15 as well. GG's. That was great. I can't even die. That was a fantastic trade. That 15-minute was indeed needing to expand, and it did exactly do that. 801 protected low on the 1 minute. 801 protected low on the 1 minute. Correct. 801 is a protected low on the 1 minute. You would be correct. Very much so, protected low on the one. How many trades do you take per day? About 2 to 3 trades a day. 2 to 3 trades a day max, I'd say. Sometimes a little more if I'm taking break evens or if market's a little harder to read. I'll take 4, but for me, typically, I'm locked out by trade 3, and that's a usual occurrence as well. Like most of the time, I'm locked out. But do you trade C2, C3 differently? I do. C2 is the reversal signature. C3 is a continuation. So I do trade them quite differently voltage. C3, I'm just trading a continuation of candle two's move, and C3 and C2, I'm just trading reversal signature. Wow, nice 15-minute here. I might want to just map this one out just because this was quite solid. Massive breaker that formed here. So that was not bad. I understand it now. Sweet. Jack, give me half a second here. Just get some moisturizer on my nose. Be back in about 2 seconds. We're golden, baby. Wow. All right, well, 2 hours coming in here. 257 was my entry. Out of way. There you go, Hera. Out of way, baby. That's what we like to hear. Brother's killing it, milking in the markets, eh? Yeah, so voltage, they are traded quite differently, brother. Every retrace right now is just going to be an expansion to buy back. There's a retrace to buy back higher. I'm convinced. Every retrace into every 1 minute imbalance and 3 minute imbalance that's forming here is just a buyback until we send market higher. I think we're gonna likely see New York session have a pretty aggressive bullish signature, manipulate out the highs, then respect the 6 hour gap and completely just slam lower. That'd be kind of the volt. Do you look at for assisting both C2 and C3? Correct. I look for more order blocks in C3 and sistis in C2. That's kind of the exact signature I look for. Sorry guys, I just had to get some moisturizer there. Keep myself nice and moisturized. Bit of a 1 minute reject here. It's just buying back inside of a 1 minute gap. Yep, there we go. It inversed the first 1 minute in the gap, and now we're rejecting off the second. Class action here. Class action here, chat. I want to see this buy back now. I really want to see this buy. There we go. Oh, this is an easy read. This is 15-minute breakers. Two, yeah. So this right now too, this is a candle 4 on the 1. So if we reclose, I might try this actually. Might try a quick long, then I'll use this protected low, target of 1.5 on this. Might try light size, but just try this trade. If we get a proper closure above, failed closure is going to be a shakeout for me on this setup, most likely. Look at this move here. If this closes actually on the 1, I'm likely going to take this. Good movement here on the 1. If this closes above, I'm going to actually take this light size. Not a lot of risk in this. 1 minute closures soon here. I don't see a reason not to take this. This looks quite solid off the 1 as well. Might as well just give it a little test, you know? If we fail this closure, I'm going to be less keen on this, but if we can successfully close above this 60, I'm likely gonna grab some light size in this. Reach 15-minute breaker SD2. Yep. I see it. I see it, brother. 1 minute closure in about 5 seconds here. Good movement here. Is it gonna? Oh, it's gonna fail to close last second. Oh, classic. Failed closure here, but 29,508 here. See if this at all gives us anything to work with. If we can at all close above this 60, I'm gonna get this, but that's a failed closure. So for me, that's already. If we can reject off this 1 minute gap, give me a secondary confirmation to get in on this, I probably will. SMT on the highs, yeah, that is true. I see that on Trade of 8. But if this 1 minute gap holds, we'll likely remove that SMT because we're still not even at the 9 o'clock open. So likely going to see 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock just continue to expand away from this. All right. I'm in on that, by the way, chat. I'm in on the Sisti. There we go. Tagged in. We're in this trade now, by the way, chat. I am in this setup. Not financial advice, but I'm in the setup. I like this 1 minute. I think we're going to expand closer to the -4 standard deviation. Lines up well too. We're going to remove the SMT. If we can crack above the 833 high here, likely going to just move my stop break even for a quick break even. Or we'll likely take a couple partials, but I like this setup. I think we're going to see this expand away now. Inside of the 6 hour gap too looks pretty mean. Quite disgusting, chat. All right, we'll see. Failed closure here, then that's c'est la vie. But we've got enough time before 9 o'clock. Volatility hasn't stepped in. I think there's a chance we see a slow grind up into my TP. Dotoy, what's up? How's it going? Nice move here. Up about 6 points. I want to see this land. I want to see this trade hit, chat. Okay. And there goes a bit of an aggressive reaction for no reason at all. Okay. Well, likely might see an invalidation, that's for sure. All right, see that's a little fake out. A little fake out. I'm not sweating. I'm not sweating. Oh, see if this can hold. Almost tagged out there. Almost took out the protected low with that aggressive 1 minute. Failed that 833, but if this 1 minute can close well back above the 60, I think we're still fine. What time frame? I'm on the 1 minute utilizing a 15-minute framework. It's a 15-minute C4. C2 down here, C3 expansion, C4 expansion. So C4 is already lower probability, but hence why I'm in this. I'm in this with 10 micros, so it's not a lot of risk here. Not a lot of risk on this for about $380 of risk. So if we get tagged out, c'est la vie. C'est la vie, baby. All right, now we just watch it. So you know it's nice. We have something to look at while we wait for 9 o'clock. Follows my justified framework. Could this be a FOMO entry because I missed a 15-minute trade? Potentially, we'll find out. I think it was a little bit of FOMO since you guys know I don't like to trade C4 as often, but I think we'll be all right. Oopa. Bit of a reject here. Likely going to see this reject away now. That's probably going to take out the protected low. Market's now consolidating pre 9 o'clock, so I think we likely get taken out here. Likely get taken out here, but we'll see. Protected low doesn't look as protected anymore. I think it is definitely C4 continuation for me. We'll see what happens, but I don't. Yeah, probably should have just waited. We'll see if this fair value holds. That'd be great, but who knows? I just need to see a reclosure back above the 60, and if we can close, if we close above, listen to my words. If we close above the 833 high, we are heading higher. Our TP's hit if we close above the 833 high. If we do not, oh, TP hit. Oh my God, TP hit. GG's chat. Oh my God, what was that? TP hit. What in tarnation was that news? Well, GG's chat. TP hit. Well, I just got slippage. That was a 30-point trade with slippage. All right, well, GG's. Bang bang. GG's chat. That was 29.5 points on that. Holy cow. Well, GG's. Wow, GG's, what a banger. Oh my God. I was just saying, mark my words. Here, production. Can we timestamp that? Can we timestamp that, please? Thank you. That was a great, what a reaction. Trump doing some. Let me read the news here. I've got a news feed. Amazon reports nothing yet. Nothing on financial juice yet. Holy cow. Guys, you saw that, right? Well, that's a winning trade. GG's, everybody. Well played. Thank you again. Thank you. Come again, NASDAQ. We smashed that. Oh my God. We just ripped through TP like nobody's business. What a good day. I was about 3 points away from getting taken out of TP. We just smashed that. 29.5 point trade to start off the New York AM session stream. Guys, if you have not already, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Holy cow. Oh my Lord. Trump doing something. Somebody doing something. Dude, I don't know who, but somebody's doing something. We just absolutely smashed that at the park. Our TP just got rocked. You guys saw that. I was just about to get taken out of TP. I was saying if we close above the 833, we're likely going to see us get taken out of TP. Well, now I'm definitely not going to take another trade until 9 o'clock because it's almost the end of the C4 here, which means we're going to have to re-wait for C3 to create something. Oh my God, that's a dub. Yeah, GG's. Well, Production, if we could timestamp that, that'd be great. Friday 9:30 open could be target. Probably that was right in the TP. How did you know exactly that, Wizard? I'm an inside trader. That's what I am, guys. I'm an inside trader. I could tell it was happening. I'm joking. That was a nice trade, though. I mean, I was expecting market to head higher regardless. It looked like we had a lot of room inside of this 6 hour to move higher, and I was right. Was there luck involved? 100%. Anything higher is extreme. I 100%. That was great. Wow. Okay. Well, and that also copy traded on all my accounts. That was a 29.5 point trade on all the accounts. And that was a 30 micro trade on the personal since it was 3x ratio. Morning, gents. Josiah, what's poppin', brother? Good seeing you. Well, we'll take that. Tagged perfectly, almost in that -4 standard deviation as well. Holy bejeebers, man. I'm just checking my trade syncer, making sure it all went through there. Made sure that we took a winning trade on all those. Let's see here. I'll have the chart open in just a sec. Anything higher is extreme? Yeah, but also I think we'll still see a bit of a bullish manipulation during New York session. Either we see a bullish manipulation into a sell-off or we're going to see an immediate sell-off at New York Open. It's one of the two. It's not the other. Holy cow though. That was a bit intense, wasn't it? Jeepers nuts. Can't make that one up, can you? Go to the cockpit here, check out, make sure we're good. All right, we're good. I've got that all set up and ready. Chat. Yeah, that did copy trade. Wow. Wow. I will take that any day. Thank you, NASDAQ, for paying for my dinner tonight. Alrighty, on to the next now. Likely just going to wait until 9 o'clock open now. Definitely not anything from me yet, considering market just moved that aggressively. Going to wait until 9 o'clock open, see if anything at all presents a setup. Bouncing off the 1 minute view up here, overnight view up. So we'll see probably reaction higher still. Unless that one manipulation is going to be the high of day, and we're going to see market short sell off this. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that trade. Holy cow, man! Good way to start the week. Yeah, happy Monday, right? I mean, I won't lie, there was definitely some luck involved in that trade hitting like that. I wasn't anticipating market to move that aggressively in my intended direction, but I'm gonna take what the market makers gave me, and they gave me a winning trade. So be it, right? At that point, just smile, wave, and move on to the next, man. Like not much to say on that one, right? Like I wasn't anticipating the one. I literally was anticipating. I mentioned on stream I was anticipating a slow grind higher, and instead we just got an immediate bullish reaction, and market just shipped it higher. So whoops. I don't know what to say on that one. Let me quickly. Yeah, my funded's copied as well. So that's a payout secured on Rapids for today. There we go. That's going to be a buyback now on this retrace leg. Yeah, that's an immediate payout now on three my funded Rapids secured for the day already. So I'll take it. Yeah, with slippage, that was a $596 trade. Just letting you guys know, $596 made on that. So that was something. Texas Rapids are EOD on VLs and intraday on fund. Sorry, I meant intraday on fundeds until you reach the buffer. Intraday on fundeds until you meet the buffer of 2100. New chart colors, bro. What do you mean? Do you not like them? You don't like my chart colors? I think my chart colors are fire. How long you been trading your current wrap accounts? Usually aim for every 5 days for a payout. No, it's I typically well I used to do every 3 days or after every 5K profit. Now I'm just taking daily payouts. It's a box. Yeah, it was yeah, it's a 6 hour gap. Sorry, I probably should have specified that. Yeah, we're inside of the 6 hour gap, so I marked it out. Make it easier for you to read, eh? What I'll do instead is I'll mark the high of this gap here. Mark this as the 6 hour gap high so we can all see this. Thought the background was great. Now, how many payouts can you do rapid before live? Typically they take a total, but yeah, it's typically over about 40 to 50K. Or if you take like 5 consistent payouts on it. I took 10 micros on this trade. 10 micros on all my fundeds, and I took 30 on my personal. It copy trades a 3x ratio on my personal. So that's what I ended up doing. Yeah. There goes a reject now. Wow, it hit her TP and then just rejected. Oh my God, that might have been the clutchest trade we've taken on a stream here, guys. Oh my gosh. What a day today. Hmm? Holy bejeebus. That's an alert for a unicorn forming now. 1 minute bearish unicorn forming. I do see that breaker forming. Just don't think that's ready to move yet. We've got 8 minutes till 9 o'clock. If you had a 25K account, what's your risk on that? $150 a trade maximum. How many? Yeah, Dre's. Yeah, the rapid 50Ks are really good. They're super, super solid, man. Let me get the timestamp. Hey, can I ask a favor in chat? Can you just follow and see what's up? Hell yeah, Dre's. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, can somebody in chat get me the timestamp for my winning trade? If you can get the time I entered and the time I exited, I'd really appreciate it. If one of you doesn't mind just going back just a little bit and grabbing me the timestamp for that trade, I'd be very grateful if you could do that for me. Don't mean to be a cheeky bugger, but I'm just trying to see if I can. I want to clip that since that was just a bit of a funny trade for sure. There was not anticipating a move like that. So, if any of you at all could get me that timestamp, that'd be lovely. Thank you. Hi, Leo. What's up, George? Loco Ben, bro. You look like the Prince of English Rich. Had your curls and stuff. Fire for real. That's a crazy bar, Loco Ben, but I'll take it. Bro, you look like the prince of an English rich king family. Your curls and stuff, fire, dude. I'll take it. I mean, it's funny you say that because I'm thinking my hair looked like buns today. Exorbs, what's up? Exoorbis 2, good morning, Leo. What's up, boss? What's poppin', brother? I took a loss today. I'm done. How are you? Good. End up just taking a win here on Nasdaq. So just kind of it played out. Now we're just sitting and waiting, man. Trade sinker. Sorry, guys, we're just waiting. Alex should be coming on here in a few minutes as well, so stay tuned, man. We got my favorite brother. Oh, the neck is killing me today. You know, trade? No, I'm not. I just ended up taking this trade for a winner, so I'm off that now. Took my winner and walked. Took my winner and walked, man. Not gonna complain here, brother. We are up today. Yeah, I just took that small winning trade there for about 30 points, and now just letting market play out until this 9 o'clock open. Now seeing if we're gonna reject off EQ or anything like that. Was a very solid trade. We got played out within seconds. I was anticipating a bit of a slow grind up until the 9 o'clock open, and it just ended up rocketeering higher. So no complaints on my end, that's for sure. Yeah, so I did just take this trade though. This was a winning trade. Yeah, we have about 4 minutes until the open now for 9 o'clock, which is now when we can expect volatility to be stepping in. So very much so looking forward to some extra volatility for today. Oh yeah, chat. Sony A7C Mark II in the bag. Awesome, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it, Doc. Thank you. Always happy about it. Always happy about it, especially live on stream. Yeah, guys, how's everybody else doing though? I know we have quite a few heads popping on here. There's not a lot happening until 9 o'clock open for me, so don't anticipate me to be slamming some trades right now. We're quite close to New York AM session open too, where I don't feel as confident to take a trade right now. But in the meantime, how is everybody doing? How are we all doing? Are we doing good? Sup, low forgotten trader? What's popping, brother? How are we all doing? Was the weekend good? Do we get a good reset? What's the general verdict from everybody? What is the general verdict from all my brothers? A good day with 2K profits. Trader Sue on Fuego. Good stuff. Love to hear that. 2K profits in the bag. Absolutely take that any day of the year, dude. Good stuff. 9 o'clock open here, getting close, awfully close. About 2 minutes away from 9 o'clock. See how we open here. I honestly think either we could. I mean, who knows here? This is an interesting market. I'm excited to trade today, guys. Considering how that trade played out, a little lucky there. Won't lie once again, but I'm liking how this market is moving so far. It's playing exactly how you'd expect it. It's filling out these 1 minute gaps, continuing trend, rejecting, seeing some continuation signatures. I honestly think this is quite a decent market here. Good morning, all good here. Sweet Mara Oxy. Knackered from Monaco. What happened in Monaco, brother? What happened in Monaco, brother? Knackered from Monaco. Forgotten trader, are you English perchance? I just gotta ask. For saying a word like knackered, I would hope and assume that you were likely an English citizen. I feel like you don't hear knackered too often. Weekend is good, a lot of sun. What about you? Yeah, we ended up spending time with the missus, the missus and her family. So I can't complain. Went to a beautiful beach. Those of you UK residents, if you guys have never gone to Valley of the Rocks and have a weekend free for yourself with family wherever, take them to Valley of the Rocks. What a fantastic location. Seriously, one of the prettiest places I've been. And also to production as well. I don't know if you guys are active as of right now, but I would say check out Valley of the Rocks. Went there this weekend. It was unbelievably stunning. What a spot to be. What a spot to be. It was gorgeous, guys. I can't even fathom it. It was like it looked like I was in Jurassic Park mixed in with Hawaii, mixed in with like a tropical other island. Not good. Well, a tool to do anything. Got it. How you type it? Valley of the Rocks. It's just Valley, Valley of the Rocks. Dude, it was nuts. It was so pretty. Holy cow, there's the 9 o'clock open. Bit of a bullish sentiment there off the 9 o'clock. She's sending higher now. There goes 9 o'clock buyout here. I want to see this form SMT and then just short sell into six. Dude, that'd be sweet. That went to Monaco. Oh, nice, dude. GP, so sick. Jealous, by the way. See my map is beautiful, broke now a little, but was it worth it? That's the real question. Was it worth it? Because if it was worth it, then it don't matter, you know? If it was worth it, it just doesn't matter at all. If you had a good time, then what is there to complain about, right? Screen freezing? Yeah, gel. It's because I'm swapping. It's this. I don't have my second monitor, so I'm swapping to my trade syncer. My trade evade actually, which is on the other screen. So yeah, I do apologize about that, guys. Little bits of lag there, but also if you guys haven't already, by the way, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the segment. Ooh, what's up, Alex? Yeah, we'll have Alex hopping in with me. As you guys know, these duo sessions are absolutely fantastic. Love hitting these duo sessions with Alex, one of my favorite people to trade alongside with in these markets. Two completely different models, but him and I always tend to align on something. Stomach bug is, dude, Alex, you're so fine. I also don't mind covering too, brother. Stuff works. Hey, just joined a couple minutes ago from good morning from New York. Are we still MNQ 2020? Correct, we are. Hey Leo, when do you require an SMT to enter a trade compared to when you don't? Dylan, great question as well. SMT for me, typically I want to see it during a candle two sequence. It's less important during a continuation, but if I want to see a true reversal form, like a C2 sweep, SMT being present really helps me confirm that. Because if you have a divergence in markets and one asset's showing the true move, you can anticipate where market makers want to move trend. So for me, typically C2 sweeps and C2 expansions, C2 sweeps into an expansion before a C3 continuation signature is typically where I like to see SMT form is during those C2 windows. Let me know if that kind of answers your question a bit there. Sorry if that was a bit of a rushed answer as well, but yeah, that's the general understanding for the general verdict for me when it comes to C2 and SMT formations. Thank you, brother. And Dylan, anytime. Seriously, anytime. We have another question in chat here. Is it because of that Ryan is finally doing a bit of morning? Is it because of you that Ryan is finally doing a bit of traveling though? Dude, Fred, I have no idea. All I know is I've been on the traveling wave for a minute. I think Ryan's always wanted to. He's always kind of been motivated to travel. It's just difficult because that's the one thing I've noticed is when you fixate that much on content and socials, like he needs to be within a space that's productive for him. And traveling, you're really out of routine. We're really gonna get back at 1.68 points, dude. That's what I'm saying, JL. That's literally what I was mentioning. Like, there's a chance we just fully make back this move. It's low, but at this point, it seems I think we're gonna see a bullish manipulation pre-New York into just a big sell-off. Morning, boys and girls. What's up, Alex? Alex Roan, what's up? Yeah, true. Fred, I've been on it for a bit. It's super difficult because like I'm just starting to get more into the content side of things, and like it takes a lot of work, and I'm not home on my setup, right? So for me, I can notice that even for me, it gets kind of aggravating if I'm not home in like a place that's consistent, like a proper setup that I can have and like work well off of. So I don't blame someone like Ryan that has a much bigger brand than myself for him to not be able to travel as much because it's like a lot of people rely on him. For me, my only and primary income is from trading. So it's like I don't have a lot of people relying on me. I'm just kind of living, if that makes sense. So I don't really care too much to whether or not I'm traveling because it's like at the end of the day, I just need a laptop. I do these streams because I enjoy these streams and because I fucking love the lab with my entire heart. So it's like I would rather do these streams and travel and just have my laptop. Like I bring this microphone everywhere. I've got a portable microphone with an audio mixer. It's a Shure SM7BX Focusrite audio mixer. Got my cables as well, my microphone cable, camera, DJI Osmo. Boom, that's it. That's literally all I do. Yeah, Lantos $3.1 million a day was nuts, dude. Yeah. How much you making monthly, averaging year to date, broski? Typically keep those numbers to myself, brother, but we're doing well. We're doing very well. Um, but we're doing very well. They start traveling, but I don't like traveling alone. Dre's meet up with folks, bro. Don't hesitate to just reach out to people. Pocket watching master. What do you mean by pocket watching master? Hey, you took a trade already? Yeah, we actually took this 1 minute C4 continuation here on NASDAQ. Traced into this 1 minute gap, closure above here, grabbed a entry on the Sisti, nearly got tagged out. 842 within a second and a half, just spiked up. News actually a bit lucky on this one, but still, had we been in this trade without news, by the way, still would have been a winning trade, by the way. Still would have been a winning trade, chat. Still would have been a winning trade. Do you do that on prop, personal, or both? I do both. So I use a trade syncer and I copy trade. I copy trade across multiple fundeds and my personal account. My personal account just trades 3 times the ratio of my funded. So if I take this trade, like this trade, I took 10 micros. So my personal traded 30 micros on this trade. 30 micros on my personal and 10 micros on my fundeds. And I made 500 with the slippage. I made 562 to $566. So it was about a $4 plus or minus $4. And then my personal account did 1,500 on this. So very solid to say the least. Win is a win. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. So I have props and live. What do you mean by pocket watching master, by the way, Dre's? I'm so confused. I don't think I've ever heard that term. Pocket watch master. Watching master. Are you talking about Ryan with his like? Because he ended up coin flipping for the AP Swatch collab. So I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but yeah, he did. He was milking that. Guys, imagine we make back this entire Friday move. We're about to retrace the 6 hour gap, bro. What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Good morning, all. These markets have been fun though. I won't even lie. These markets have been super, super fun for me. This would be crazy if we buy back this move. If I may ask R base, what should you be good average? Look for to go around. 1.5 R. 1.5 R for consistency. 2 R on reversals for me works best. Wow, we're just expanding. Sorry, I mean monthly basis. So typically on average, I do anywhere between 2 to 4 hour a day. We'll go on the lower end, we'll say 2 hour a day. Consider that you're probably going to take 1 to 2 losing days a week. If you're consistent, you are okay taking a losing day. So if you can shoot for 6 hour a week, 6 hour a week, which in account 4 weeks, right? 6 hour a week, you have 24 R. Anything above 20 R, I think, is like impeccable. Like that's really, really, really good for trading. Anything below that, also good if you're building consistency. That's fine, right? There's no issue with that if you're trying to build yourself in a consistent market. But yeah, that's what I would say. That's probably what I would say. 666 in the rapid, not bad start. There you go. Out of way, Drace. Out of way, Baba. Anything above 20 R is really solid for a month. Like if you can even do 1 hour a day and just do 20 R, I'd say yeah, above 20 R I think is a really solid like that. That feels like a pristine number for me. Like 20R. If you do above 20R a month, I think that's very solid. Sounds good. Have been looking 10 to 20, so quite in line. Very nice. Hey, then I see no issue there, brother. You're killing it. Good stuff. Um, I can't lie, guys. With this divergence here, look at this. YM shorts look quite solid. YM shorts look quite solid off this as well. Like, look at this 15 on YM here. 15 on the YM. We have an SMT and confirmed it. Oh, I should have taken that SIST short. YM's going to make its way back into those lows. That looks really good. Fumbled that one for sure. YM would have been a great asset to trade here. YouTube's asking me to take a break. Take a break. You've been on the devices too long. Take a break. I'm all right, dog. Thank you, though. I'm on a YouTube stream. It's flying. Can you please send your YouTube link? Check out Leon Vests. I won't self promo on here, but got a lot of stuff, a lot of material here on the lab that I pull out for free for you guys. So why is your personal 3x the funded? Just because I have more capital in my personal. I've got quite a bit of drawdown on my personal. So why would I not trade more size in my personal, right? The goal is to try and make more money at the end of the day. Why I never want to trade in YM, dude. You know, I don't even blame you. I could sit here and bitch on you, but I can't even blame you. YM is buns, but I will say there's such a lack of correlation right now on the 15 between YM and Nasdaq that like YM just looks like it's gonna tank. I think we're gonna see an aggressive sell-off on YM into the New York Open. I think we're gonna see an aggressive sell-off on YM into the New York Open. I said it. I said what I said, and I said it. YM, aka JUM. You guys are ridiculous, bro. Our 1 minute gap's gonna hold, and YM's just gonna continue to send lower, eh? Yep, there she goes. Bye, have a great time. 2.5 deviations off 15-minute swing. Bing, bang, boom. Love to see it. There goes YM. Nasdaq pumps. YM's gonna head lower here too. There's such a lack of correlation between the two assets. I hope Nasdaq continues higher and YM just crashes here. I'd love to see YM just have like a 200-point short sell off the open. What's the minimum you suggest to go on a personal? 3K. 3K, I think it's a really solid number. Nothing less than 3K because the second you take one loss, taking a 3 micro trade, you're gonna start freaking out. I'd say 3K is like a really good bar to have when it comes to personal. 3K is a really good one. Trent Scalps, what's up, brother? Good morning. Dude, why? Dude, look at Nasdaq, bro. Nasdaq can't stop, man. It's like on steroids. It's about to confirm another 1 minute signature. Chad, do I take this as well? What do we think? Fucking A. We're close to the open, so I'm not gonna take this, but dude, this looks insane. Karan, what's up? Heading to 690. It's fucking heading to 690. I'm gonna map this out. I'm not gonna take this, guys, but I just want to point this out to you folks. Change it into the 60, retrace into the 60. See this just rocketeer higher. Karan, what's poppin'? How we doing? What's goody, brother? Nasdaq looks disgusting here. Absolutely diabolical. Likely gonna fill out this wick. It's gonna wick fill here, retrace into the 60 and expand away now. You can't make this up. You just can't make this up. NQ just doing a bit of a wick fill here. That's likely going to expand away now. Draw to 760 on NQ. That's what we're talking about in chat right now. It seems the most plausible right now. Definitely seems the most plausible in terms of PA. Damn, copyright issues and why I'm short on Lucid wasn't copied. What was the analysis for why I'm shorts? Because I'm looking at why I'm shorts right now. So why I'm shorts look pretty nice. I think YM's going to make its way low, like likely back into this consolidation zone. Like these 7 o'clock lows here seem quite feasible on YM. Just to be frank with you guys. There we go. Nice NQ push there.
Good
Beautiful
morning,
NQ
chat.
push. Yep. Give me my money NQ. There goes
Can you
YM
guys
heading
hear me?
lower as well here. Bit of a reject on YM. Wowza.
Hello, can you hear me?
Look at Nasdaq. Little tried to wick fill there, expanding away. YM heading lower. Look at the
I don't think you can hear me.
missing correlation here between these assets. What an absolute show. This is a spectacle. Copier's gonna be happy today. Yes, Leo. Yes, we can, Leo. Can't. I can hear you, Alex. Oh, Alex?
Yo,
Yep, I can hear you now. Sorry, I had the Zoom thing muted for some reason. Morning, brother.
what's up? What's
Sorry,
up?
my bad.
Good morning.
Didn't mean to ghost you there, dude.
Nah, it's all good. I was waiting for you to talk, to
Morning.
finish talking.
How's it going?
Chilling, bro. Good
Stomach
morning,
bug getting
everybody.
you?
Dude, yeah,
That's
it's,
so,
it's bad. Like my stomach's been hella sensitive recently because
oh,
I've been taking Red. No
yeah,
lie.
dude.
So, um, yeah, just like anything that's out of the ordinary just messes me up, dude.
Damn, dude. I'm sorry to hear
Messes
that.
me up. I know it's all good though. We're
That's
here.
not fun.
We're ready. 9:30 open in 14 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, these dude, YM shorts and Nasdaq. I think it's just gonna continue to expand away now, Alex.
Did you take anything?
Yeah, dude, it was nuts. I took these 1 minute C4 continuations on NQ and I told them closure above the 833 and we're gonna see TP. Fucking 842 candle opens, Rocketeers
Oof.
2.5 seconds, 29.5 points right into my TP. And look, tagged me out by this time it tagged me out by a point and then ended up just completely heading back into our protected low. And then now market's
Oof.
just trending higher. So we're good. I took a winner. And dude, YM here by the way, I
Winner,
missed on
winner.
winner. It was actually a crazy quick trade. Also fumbled. YM here is gonna go short. We're probably heading back into these 6 o'clock lows on YM. I can't lie. It looks disgustingly good. Lives in a different universe today. Apparently, man. Yeah, sorry. I didn't have Zoom muted. I had my laptop sound off. So that's why you guys can see. How was the
Oh,
weekend for you there,
volatility
brother?
is high.
Yeah, I know. It's quite high.
It
I
was
mean,
good,
after
bro.
a
It was good.
1,500 point drop, yeah.
It's
You were
the
saying,
VIX
sorry.
at. Oh, okay. VIX is slightly high, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get a travel mic because I got one of those, like the Rode that attaches to the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those, but my camera's like kind of far from me.
Mm,
So it's like, I don't know if it'll pick up as well.
got you.
Yeah.
I got the Shure SM7BX with the really small portable Focusrite audio mixer. And that's just kind of been the bread and butter I've been using. Because it's light.
Yeah, that's what Kane told me to get. Yeah.
Yeah, except the only thing, dude, I get stopped at TSA every time because they think that my mic stand is it shows up as a black box on the
Oh my
thing.
God.
And
Uh,
I got questioned by TSA for what was inside of it at one point, like when I was late to a flight. Only for me to say, guys, it's a mic stand, and they swabbed it and were like, "You're good." Probably think it's like
nice.
compressed drugs, dude. I'm like, "Geez, Louise, man, it's my mic stand." Oh, look
What's up,
what
Alex?
you'll enjoy this. Look at what we purchased. Sony A7C Mark II.
Hey, let's go.
I got the lenses at home. Actually,
Let's go.
I was with Ryan and Ralph, and like I was at the camera shop, and I was talking. And I was like, "Fuck, dude, think I should just grab this. And I did a little test trial with some of the lenses, and the autofocus was nuts, dude.
Nuts. Fire.
Nuts. Like within seconds, it just like you hold it, it stabilizes really well too. I was like, I think I'm just gonna rip it.
That's sick, dude.
Um,
My God, how are we open? How are we up 500 points before the open,
I
man?
know. I was sitting here, I'm like, guys, we probably won't have too exciting of an 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. We've just been slowly grinding up. It's nuts.
Like, what's up, Auntie? What's up, Elites? Trump is live, bro. Shay, morning.
Oh,
Dirty Diana. Uh, how long you over there for?
I leave the 11th of June.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
got 3 days, a couple more days.
What's the draw? I mean, for me, I just want midpoint of this range, which we're pretty close to already. First high in a premium would probably be this 948, so that's what I'm looking for. That is what I'm looking for. Do you have when you on the three dot settings at the top right corner, do you have your zoom in at 100%?
My zoom in?
Or
Uh,
yeah, on your chart?
oh, you're the one that told me this, the 3 dots on the right. I think I have
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
about 100. You said 90, right? It makes it cleaner.
Yeah, but you know what's so funny, dude? Like, I don't know, I noticed this like on IG, the ones if you have like 100% zoom and make the candles look thicker, those posts do better.
When you have 100% zoom?
Yeah,
So weird.
it's so funny.
Doesn't
Yeah.
that just ruin the quality though? How does that make any sense?
No, because it just makes it look like thick, like the lines look thicker.
Oh,
You sound
yeah,
better.
that makes sense. You can actually see.
Yeah,
The 90% looks
what's up,
so
ketchup?
clean though, bro.
Bro, the IG is popping.
Dude, you've been killing it, man. Absolutely
IG is
smashing it.
popping.
I think
I'm
I'm,
almost at 1.1.
holy cow.
Yeah.
What am I at now? I think I'm like 3 off. Wait, hold up. Oh, I'm at 9995, dude. 5 off.
No way.
5 off. I'm not gonna jinx it because last time I
No
said
way.
I was like I'm a few off of 10K and I got like a mass 30 unfollow spree.
Oh my
Just
God.
getting destroyed. Yeah, your videos have just been doing well, dude. Super well. Your quality's insane. Like what was it? Yeah, like the ones where like the square ones, those nice. How do you do those? Do you film in 1:1 ratio?
Um, no, so I just film straight up and then I just use a mask or whatever. Like CapCut.
A mask and CapCut? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Drop the
I
IG.
might have to ask you
Gotcha.
how to do that. Yeah,
Put
dude.
it in the chat.
Drop your IG. Holy cow! Also, Pete, this YM or Nasdaq up 40 points in this 1 minute candle now. Just pumping, pump it louder, pump it. Yeah,
Pump it
I'm
louder.
5 off. Oh, I'm 5 off 1K, dude, or 10K, bro. Fuck,
And
I'm
yeah, I was about to say,
1K. Bang.
that's fire.
Hopefully soon. We'll see. Gotta get this all set up here. Got the trade sinkers as well. I'm loading up on some more rapids as well with my funded. Dude. Code lab, by the way, chat.
Oh,
Oh, four
I was
off
trying to
now?
use there we go.
Oh, I'm 4 off. Wait, chat low key. I'm not. No, we'll hit it naturally. Never mind. Scratch that. Scratch that shit.
30 Diana. All right, 6 minutes before the open voice. Yeah, just not much for me like to really analyze. I think it's just I mean, I really wouldn't take longs from here to here. Like I just it it needs to give us a nice retrace. Um, plus the current candle opened with no wick, current hourly candle. or within a 4 hour interval. Yeah, I just need to see a nice retrace. Probably at least at bare minimum discount of this current range. At least.
Moment closures are getting
Anyone
messy.
watch Juno stream?
What did he hit today? Did he hit any trades today?
He probably hit some crazy.
Yeah, it's classic. Class A action
Uh,
from Juno, bro. Also, I'm loaded five.
oh, he did not. He did not. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go make fun of him after this stream. I'll be like, that's what you get for not hitting another banger. How dare you?
Dude, do you think I can drop the IG link in chat to hit this 10K right now? Pre-New York?
Yeah, 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 dude.
You good with that?
Dude, do it.
I
Yeah,
just
of
I don't want to
course.
sell. Chat,
Yeah.
I don't want to sell promo here, but we're literally four off 10K on the
Yeah,
Instagram.
if you're 4 off,
I'm four off, boys,
drop it,
and
dude.
boys and girls.
Drop it.
I just gotta drop it in chat if you guys haven't already. Peep it. Also peep out the boy Alex. We're four off, dude. Dude, my guy. Well, yeah, I just don't. I'm not trying to be promo, man. Been getting that from the reels, dude.
Nah, nah, don't worry.
I posted that one story at the beach in England. And I was like, this over trading NFP. Dog, I don't know, my public story went viral. 7.6K views on the story.
Really?
I don't know if I got botted or something, but I was like, bro, what the
How is
fuck?
that?
I checked, but I checked. It was like it was real accounts, and like most of the traffic was coming in from America, Asia, but America was like 76%. I'm like, I didn't know stories could go viral, but apparently they can.
Yeah,
That's
that's
weird.
crazy.
I never knew that. It was the weirdest thing. Well, we're at
I didn't know
9999
that either.
now. 9999.
I
See if we can spot it. 10K baby. We did it.
watched it
Bang.
3 times, so it's legit.
10K on the gram. That's sick.
Uh,
Alex gnarly. Thank you. Thank you, folks. I appreciate it. All right, that's the only promo I wanted for today, guys. I just wanted to hit it.
Producer, please check what's
10K.
going on with there we go. Oh, sorry, I was trying to turn it off. Yeah, because it keeps sending the one like an old one from Smash.
Thank
Okay,
you.
sweet. See if that works.
Thank you guys again for the thank you guys again for
So if
the
I you
follow.
got to 10K?
Yeah, we hit 10K. So sick, dude. So
Hell
sick.
yeah. Let's fucking go. Yeah, there we go. Just try testing.
Oh my God, this is gonna, dude,
There we
this is
go.
gonna be a nut session. There goes. That's a unicorn that just formed on the one here. This looks gnarly. Chat, this is gonna be disgusting. Holy cow, dude, this pre-New York session. Chat, it's selling here quite aggressively, man. Also, today, already from the AM session, secured five. I have five daily payouts now from the MyFunded Rapids, dude. This,
Hell yeah.
dude. I've
Cozy out
been
from 221 to get some from school. Have a great session. Forgotten Trader. Talk to you, brother.
much love,
Enjoy
forgotten.
the rest of your day.
Unfollowing Dre's, much love, kisses. Mwah. This dude, bruh. This dude, bruh. This motherfucker. All right, you guys got about 2 minutes here, less than 2 minutes till New York AM session. Honestly, think we're just gonna see Nasdaq sell off here. I think this unicorn C2 hold, and we're just gonna see NQ sell. We're inside the 6 hour gap here. Don't think we're gonna inverse it. If we do inverse this, we're likely gonna see the next 6 hour gap. But I just don't see a world where NQ doesn't sell off after a 500 point retrace after a 1,500 point Friday. Fucking diabolical, chat. Do you close account before getting moved? Do you close account before
I think
being?
so.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Peace out, bro.
35 seconds. Good luck, everybody. Alex, best of luck, brother. Let's see if we can capitalize on some
Thank you.
pizzazz today.
Not looking to take anything. I mean, I'm just gonna
Yeah, yeah, just
see if we get back down into the 484s and then
totally.
uh, look for some 15-second OBs.
For sure.
15-second OBs.
Oh, YM here. YM, YM also just looks weak, dude. I'd love to see YM just crash into the 6 AM lows. 5 seconds. Good luck, everybody. Stay safe, brothers.
Good luck, good luck.
Mm. Bye, Nasdaq. Have a great time.
Goofy ass bell incoming.
Goofy
Oh,
ad.
thanks.
Oh yeah, from the thanks for the reminder thing.
Yeah.
Goofy ad bell. Goofy ad bell.
Goofy ass bell. You're right though. Slight
Mm,
pop there, nothing major.
yeah, nothing super
Did we
solid.
get back down to the 44s? No, we didn't. Guys, I need to see at least a retrace back down there. I can't. I will like not accept anything other than this thing can fly, but yeah,
IQ popping here with this little big bullish pop on IQ.
yeah. Did
Five
we
thousand
get
this
nope,
breaker as well.
nothing. ES. Did we get a retrace on ES? No, nothing major here on ES either. Yeah, boys. I will just patiently wait for this. It's Monday, fresh start of the week. We've got 5 days of opportunity. Think this up close candle should get closed below, in my opinion, on the 1 minute chart. This low should be visited, in my opinion. Yeah. Yo, yo. Y'all use bidets after taking a dump or no? No, not here in America. I wish
Oh,
I like the concept of a bidet, man.
dude, bidets are sweet.
Like it's just convenient. You're just much cleaner, a much cleaner person. If you
Vouch,
use
dude.
bidets.
Vouch, bro. There's gonna be lower market here likely. That disrespected unicorn C2 still holds. We also have a dual asset SMT with YM here. YM just pumping out the gate.
Pump
300,
it.
300 louder, pump it louder. 300-point move on YM. Can't make that one up. Shit.
Shit. 15-minute swing, by the way,
Oh, I
in
don't know why
hindsight.
my trade sinker is
Yeah.
lagging. I was trying to make sure everything was connected, but I guess not.
Probably get a nice move here to the downside. Give us a discount, 44. I hate to see it blow through the midpoint of this range, but we'll see. Got 15-minute swing here. Now taking that 930 low. If it just starts redistributing below these lows, I think we just sink. But tapping into the hourly open there at 44s.
Wow. Yeah, there goes the sell-off on NQ that I wanted. Couldn't capitalize on that. Should have
Yeah.
honestly grabbed a confirmation at the 931 closure there, guys, for the would have been a good closure confirmation of the new SMT with YM because Nasdaq was the stronger asset in that SMT pair. So a bit of a fumble there for my entry. Missed that. That's over almost a 100-point drop already. All good.
Yeah, getting through this range here.
Oh my God. Buy Nasdaq, I
Oh my
guess.
God, is right.
Dude, oh my God. Yeah, we might make our way down to the lows here, guys. This bleeds enough. This me. GG's. Jeepers nuts. There it
It's looking
goes.
like it. Yeah,
Yeah, nothing from me here, guys. I'm not even in on this, but this
same.
is gonna just sell.
From a 5 minute though, it doesn't look bad.
I know. See it
We're
on the
still
chart.
pretty high up here, but you're looking at major risk,
Yeah, major,
like
major risk.
60 point stop, 70 point stop.
That's why I like that. That's why I like that SMT trade. I should have grabbed that. That would have been really solid. Off the 930 SMT.
Holy,
Bit of a sell there, guys. That's for sure. Cheers, mate.
yeah, that is nuts.
Can't make that up, guys. Bye, Nasdaq. Have a great time.
Bye, have a great time. Holy.
Holy bejeebers, brother.
What am I thinking about? What's up, DV Plumbing? How are you? 1403. Good morning.
My God, dude. I want to recap this as well. That is diabolical. Grab the
What's
SMT.
up, Leonkin?
What's up? What's up, brother? All right, we've now tagged into I think we had an original 15-minute gap. Yeah, we're just tagging back into this
Yeah,
15-minute gap that formed for that 15-minute continuation here. So I'd be curious to see if we bounce off of this or if we inverse this 15. As of right now, it was quite an aggressive bounce. That was 60-point bounce off that gap. You thinking
15.
bull or bear today? I was
Was
originally,
that a 60? Oh my God.
yeah,
This
60-point bounce off
volatility
that,
is
dude.
insane.
398 to
Oh my God.
563 now. VIX up at 19 now. Oh boy. Oh brother. Volatility. Are y'all reducing size today? Yes, absolutely reducing size today. Guys, I can't lie here. If we can get, we're tagging back in this 1 minute gap here. If this 1 minute gap holds and we see a closure back below 418.25, I might look to take a short continuation of this trend. But as of right now, if we continue to trace too high, it's going to be too much risk for me considering markets today. So likely we'll fade this. But I like that it still aligns. The 1.5 would still align with not minus 4.5 standard deviation. So we'll see. But if this becomes the high of 471 becomes the high of this retrace, likely going to take this trade lower. And yes, reducing size for today, just to answer the general questions in chat.
Taking a short here, boys, at 5.7. Short from the 57s. I just want to see if I can short from the 57 stop is about above the 70s. But I might this quick 15-second scalp might be a one and done. So yeah, I am in for two micros there. At the 48s to be exact, 458.25 with the stop above the 71. I just want to see if we can start getting below into the 29s. I'll look to go break even at the 29s. I'm sorry I don't have the drawing up right now. I'm trying to okay, so there's the 29s. I'm just gonna go ahead and move to break even here, and it might actually just come from it. No, still chilling. Still chilling at the 58s. I'm just looking for the 30s, the 397s. 397s. So yeah, I am in it for 458.25 short with the stop above the 71.25. I just want to see if we can get a nice push here to the downside. I am break even here at the 58s. It looks like I might actually get stop break even on this one. We'll see. Yeah, that's me break even. That was a super quick scalp, but 15-second.
Invalidation of this continuation sequence for me right now.
Uh,
Gonna see whether or not we inverse this 1 minute.
super fast. Super fast.
Super wicked fast.
Yeah, super wicked fast. Dirty Diana.
Okay, we're retracing back up into this highs. Closure below 444 here. I'm likely gonna tag into this. I still think we go lower here. Nasdaq looks quite weak. Quite a bit of risk here, so likely going to use the fair value gap high here, 53-point stop. Going to be on this light size. If this does close below, we'll look to take probably only around 3 to 4 micros on this trade. But if we can confirm this
I'm
closure here, I'll
joining
be
you on
tagging myself
this.
in. Sorry?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
joining you on this.
I just like this. Good 1 minute reaction here. Looking for this 1 minute closure. Then I want to see retrace into the Sisti. Likely going to grab starter 2 micros, rest fill at the Sisti for another 2, 4 micro size on this, which means the personal will be in on this with 12. All right,
Yeah,
strong
I
one
got
minute
in at.
closure. Alrighty,
Fuck,
watch
I
this.
can't even. This shit's like
And
messing up.
all right, I'm tagged. I'm tagged here on this. I'm tagged 2. I need to get tagged another 2 if possible. Didn't get tagged full size here, guys. Stop is at the high of this fair value gap, targeting a 1.5. See if I get tagged on the rest if we retrace into Sisti. All right, that's a full tag. 4 micros on this light size, guys. Just want to try this out. This will be win 2 of the day if this hits. Stop at the fair value gap high here. I'm targeting 1.5 as I mentioned again, which is below this 15-minute gap. Market looks weak here. ES is selling super aggressively.
Fucking
Nasdaq's just
hell.
taking a second. So we'll see if this plays. I'm going short on this.
I'm in from 463.5.
Nice, dude.
I just want to see a nice bearish reaction here, but this
Yeah,
thing is
I know.
just refusing to give up.
EQ's being weak
Fuck.
off this
Yeah.
15-minute gap. Yeah. I think it still holds though. This fair value looks quite good. I think if we can reclose below the 939 low, guys, we'll see an aggressive sell-off into this 15-minute gap to fill it. I think that's likely
Time is
what's
it?
going to happen here.
41.
Yeah, 41. So once again, guys, 4 micro size in this. See what happens. Could be a chance that Nasdaq just decides to be weird and consolidate inside this 1 minute gap until selling. We'll see. All right, we're in it. Also, guys, if you have not already, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the Lab Live segments. Helps us out a lot. I know most of you are on here on a daily basis. If you guys do enjoy the live content, live trading, education, whatever it might be, make sure you guys are showing some love and support by hitting that subscribe button, hitting the like button, commenting down below any questions, comments, recommendations in general. We love to hear it in general. So make sure you guys are doing that if you have not already. Also, yeah, Nasdaq here, really this kind of just consolidating around this 1 minute gap here. ES is still quite weak, so I really want to see Nasdaq reject and reclose below the 939s. 939 low, I mean. But there's a chance this invalidates here, but that will just be we'll still be green on the day after our trade from earlier today, but we'll see. Since we
They're
did,
really struggling
I
to
know,
get down here.
major,
Sucks.
likely looking for, yeah, likely gonna get invalidated. All right, I'm tagged out on this. All right. Up about 180 on the day now with that loss there. Market was not ready to move lower.
We have a 5 minute swing here to the upside as well. 15 is getting above previous 15-minute low. Yeah, she's just one higher.
Yep, I know, not ready to move lower here. Kind of bummy because that looked quite solid.
They did. It looked great.
I was a fan of that. All good guys, can't win them all.
Let's still retry that though.
I know.
I'll give it a retry here. I think I want to 524s. Put the stop above the 56. Going in for half size. If I can get something here. 524s on the 15, a quick 15-minute or 15-second OBs. Sorry. My trying to keep track of everything right now. Holy shit.
I know, dude, right? I like your reentry here. Just not within my entry sequence, guys. So no trade for me.
50 minute swing, still valid. Nah, yeah, they want to keep this high. It seems like still in this, boys. 524.5 entry. I will look to go break even at the 74s if possible. Or actually, once we take that 924 low. Okay, I'm break even here at the 524s because this thing has just been super neglectful to move lower. Still in my position at the 524s. Come on, give us a nice push to the downside here. She is really catching some bids here, it seems. Come on, give us a push to the downside. What time is it? 9:45, new 15-minute candle as well.
Yep.
So just a heads up there. Come on, give us a push. Come on, to the 65s. 65s, that's all I'm looking for. 65s, 397s actually, but
I like this as well. The new 15-minute open on NQ. It's gonna bounce off
yeah,
of the IB 50, so likely gonna retrace here lower. Like to see this for you.
nah, she is really, really struggling to get some sell side here. I might get stopped break even here, boys. Yeah, that's me break even again. And I'll give these shorts a rest, boys. I'm not looking to short this one more time. That would suck though if it doesn't take out this high and then just redistributes lower. But I do think it does. Might just be offside here. So yeah, that is me, boys. Break even on that one. We'll just let this thing ride if need be. But clearly offside for me, so that's okay. Let's see if it just wants to give a push into the highs. 946 here.
He is
Or
struggling to
if
move lower here, man.
yeah. Oh, I didn't take the high. Criminal.
Would have been nice. Oh, I missed that entirely. Jeez Louise, man. Yeah, and we have some SMT now with ES too with this move.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, brother. Tough looks here. Nasdaq is the preferred asset to trade in this SMT pair as well. So I'm really trying to see how I can frame a sequence lower. This 1 minute closure does confirm this SMT with ES, which has me tempted to want to try to go short off this SMT. Watch for retrace back
All right,
into
another
560.
short.
I might tag that. Oh, I missed that. Okay. Couldn't even get tagged. I wanted entry. I wanted to reach.
948.
Fuck, dude. All right, that's likely gonna play out though too. All right. I'm gonna see if I can get tagged into this SISD here. So I'm looking for a retrace into 516 here. Okay, well. Jeez, all right. Now it's gonna play out 1.5 R2. It's gonna do a full 58 point short sell here. Fucking A chat. All right, well. Oh boy. Yeah, that's just gonna sell. It's just gonna sell. And that's TP. Well, some good educational recaps for sure here, but
Yeah.
definitely no entry given, guys. I honestly might just do some educational recaps on this because the market's clean, but just not a single entry for me, guys. That is rough. Bad looks. Brutal edge. Yeah, I mean, now it's going to make its way back into these 935 lows too, which is what Alex and I wanted originally.
Yeah.
With
That's
this thing,
hilarious.
like, yes, here's weak. And we have an SMT present too, so NASDAQ is the preferred asset to trade in this SMT divergence. So this looks disgustingly good
NASDAQ,
to say the least.
NASDAQistan.
It's gotta be the best worst day. Yeah, it's like the best worst day. That's a great way to state that, by the way. This is probably the best worst day of trading because there's a clear dictation of where market wants to go, but it's very difficult to framework it when you can, not difficult to framework it, it's very difficult to grab entries for it. So what we can watch for is we can watch to see a new 1 minute imbalance form with this SMT. Watch for a new 1 minute imbalance. See if we trace or inverse this. If we respect it, form this gap properly, then we could trade a gap continuation lower. But once again, I'm less confident in that. What are you seeing to make you
Just
think we're going?
consolidating here, man. Sucks.
There's
Can't
going
get
to
a
be
move
bear
on.
today? Oh, sorry, Alex.
No, no, go ahead. I was just saying it's just
Yeah.
consolidating here. It kind of
Yeah.
sucks. Not getting a move on anywhere.
I know. And it's such a small imbalance. I don't know if I want to trade that. Reason is we had some major 6 hour gaps, 1,500 point sell off on Friday into a 600 point retrace during overnight session. So typically I want to see a continuation of price after that much aggression. And considering we made back a third of the move from just a retracement leg itself. So that's where some of the bearish bias came from for today, at least for myself.
Yeah, same. 950.
Second, oh, nice, equal highs on ES. Yeah. Equal highs on ES, the 949 and 950 here. Yes, Nasdaq formed a lower high here. So, okay, call me crazy, chat. I might confirm this entry, this short signature SMT here. I'm gonna tag this light size again here too. The SIST. I just think we go short. So I'm gonna see if I can get filled on SIST here as well. All right, I'm tagged in here. Stop at the SMT high. This could be a quick stop out, but I'm gonna see if this plays out. I want to see a continuation of trend lower here off this SMT. SMT with ES. ES formed equal highs, so I'm tagged in at the SIST now. If I get tagged out, I get tagged out here. But I like this. I just want to see a continuation of this price make its way back into this 935 low. Try this. If nothing, if this doesn't land here, likely just going to close this. And likely tagged out. All right, stopped out. Now it retraces higher. Oh boy. Alrighty.
Damn, this sucks.
Jeepers
Truthfully.
nuts.
Yeah, that
Yes,
sucks.
chases equal highs. All right. Tagged out there. That's 1 for 3 on the day now. We're up on the fundeds. We're up a whopping 111 bucks on the fundeds and about 300 bucks on the personal. Big day for me, chat. Big day for the brother today. Mahusive day. Five. Green is green. Green is green. No, I know. I always say it, guys.
Green is green.
I'm not disappointed. Green is green. That's the reality of markets, right? I'm happy to be walking away green. Market is moving how I wanted it to for the general move that I wanted, but I'm getting stopped out. Market's just clearly not probable for me. So for me, taking 2 losses back to back after a winning trade. Luckily, my trade during pre-session was decent size there, guys. 10 micros. So can't complain here.
Yeah, keep the winners big, keep the losers small.
Mm-hmm.
That is
That
that's the method, by the
that
way.
is 100%.
That's tap in for the method. That is the method.
Exactly, dude. Yeah, guys, because of that, I'm likely locked out here for now. Probably just do a lock until 10, see what happens, but no reason for me to want to chase this market if it's not giving me the presentable setups I'm looking for. Clearly, it's wanting to just grab as many stops as possible before we shoot in one said direction. So we'll likely see 10 o'clock either continue trend lower or we'll see a major consolidation up until the end of New York game session. So c'est la vie, baby. C'est la vie, baby. Mm, 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 mm.
C'est la vie, c'est la vie.
C'est la vie, c'est la vie. And just like that, my New York game session is patched. It was fun while it lasted. You know it, boss. You know it, big dog.
You know it, big dog. You
Big
know how
dog.
it is. You know how we do it out here, big
You know,
dog.
you know what it be like. You know what it be like, shit. You
Nothing
like
for
that,
me.
man.
Damn, what you know about that?
Which-
What you know about that Florida
What you know
shit?
about it? Chat, once again though, I know not my best New York game session traded here, but I am gonna say it again. Guys, we're consistently on the streams 3 sessions a day, every single mofo day. And we got over
This is true.
225 of us popping in this New York game session because I know y'all trying to see some
Yeah,
crazy
good
price
morning.
action, and we ain't getting crazy price action. So while you're bored waiting for a setup to form, and you guys are tuned into the stream, like, subscribe. Let us know how you guys enjoy
Oh,
these streams. Give us some recommendations on what potentially you guys would be interested in us seeing, or
and
interested in us in seeing. Period. That's all. What's up?
and don't let me forget, by the way. Well, we're gonna make an announcement later, but for those of you guys that are in here and watching right now, you will know. So on Wednesdays during the New York session, we will be hosting a little quiz. It's going to be 3 to 4 questions. We're going to come in. You guys are going to see some answers or quizzes. It's going to be multiple choice. Um, and the person that answers them the quickest and answers them correctly gets an account. So we have a couple of TPT 50K accounts to give away here, guys. And so just letting you guys know, on Wednesdays, New York AM session, we will be hosting that quiz as well as just throughout the general week, we are able to observe who's the most active. We are able to observe who's chatting the most. Um, and so, yeah, if you're one of those lucky persons or people that are in here every single day with us, chatting with us, just letting you guys know that we will not forget you and you are not invisible. We see you. Okay. So we have a couple of accounts to give away this week. So just giving you guys a heads up. TPT accounts, shout out TPT, probably my favorite firm right now. Not to sound biased, but it is the firm that I use the most right now. So yeah, just letting you guys know.
You guys heard it here first, man. Bad guys. For me though, I can't lie, guys. Market isn't presentable for me, so likely locked out for a bit. See if 10 o'clock can add form something. As of right now, we're just traced heavily inside of the 6 hour gap. We nearly tagged out and fully filled out the 6 hour gap, but we have not quite yet. We missed it by a few points there, by about maybe 20 or so points. So likely locked out here and coming to the end of my session here. So I'll be off. Alex will be on in a sec. I'm not leaving yet, chat, but I'll be off likely in a sec here. NQ is honestly just having a wide range accumulation. So for me, I'm
Yeah.
not keen on
Yeah.
it, man. I'm not keen on it. We got stopped out at the S&T high, and trend is now just continuing lower. So the move that I wanted, the original short that I was looking for, and the retrace back into the 935 low, we're about to see the 935 low taking about 2 seconds here, and it was taken just now.
There it is.
So
There it is.
the bias was there. The general thought process for where I wanted to see market go was correct. However, market was ready to chase my stops today, and that's the reality, right? But the cool thing is the fact that we're not tilting, we're not blowing accounts, we're not psychologically buying 17,000 accounts now to make back, blowing the five evals that we had. So instead, I'm walking away with a whopping $117 winning day today. Big money for me today, chat. And honestly, I can't complain.
117.
117 bucks on the fundeds, and we're doing a whopping 300 and something on the personal. I gotta actually log into the personal to see it. So you guys know we're moving in silence. Um nah, but no tilting, chat. That's the most important thing. You're right. So moving in
We're
silence.
moving in silence, brother.
117 bucks, dude. It's gonna cover dinner. Wow. And now we're just absolutely selling. So Alex and I's
Yeah,
original sells, bro. Fuck. I think did it form a dual SMT with, oh yeah. We formed a dual SMT with ES. Look at this.
that's hilarious.
And Nasdaq was the leading in both these SMTs. No, wait, no. I've been trading your 3 minute model since the beginning of this year. Truly chef's kiss. Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Those that know the sauce know the sauce. Alex has the sauce on the
That's
second charts, man. Is 15 seconds. Insane. I got the sauce in the 3 minute. C'est la vie, baby.
Dude, I see what you mean. Like, I see why you like the 3 minute. I see
It's
why you like it.
so clean. It's just so clean
I
for
see why you like it. I've
yeah.
been going from 15 second to like 1 minute to three,
Yeah.
and like the continuations are really nice.
The
It's
three
really
minute
nice.
yeah, especially if you look at
Yeah.
commodities during Asia session, oh my Lord, the 3 minute is like it's
Yeah.
beautiful, man. It's enough to make me cry.
Yeah. I like to see where I'm positioned, like relative whenever I get a 15-second entry, I'm just like, let me see where I am on the one and the three. And if
Hmm.
the one is good and the three is good, I'll get a really nice continuation.
Yeah, definitely. Dude, we're now 45 points away from that 935 low. 2 minutes
Yeah,
later.
this thing's
There goes 10 o'clock open, by the way, guys. 3 minute, same energy as the 15 minute. I don't know why, but it makes sense. I know. 3 minutes clean, guys. That's why I've been trading it 3 minute 30. Because also, if you look at 30 minute framework, 30 minute also frameworks so well. It's very closely related to hourly frameworking, but I use 30 second, 3 minute 15 execute on 90 ticks. That's
wait,
insane.
what?
Coach Fred said I
Who
use
said
30
that?
second, 3 minute, and 15 minute and execute on 90
It's
ticks.
yeah, 90 ticks. That's interesting.
Holy cow. All I gotta say is mad props to you, brother. Mad props, dude. We just inversed the 15 as well here with that 10 o'clock open. So this is looking like we're gonna likely continue lower. We might try and wick fill this gap here on the 15, then head back lower, probably into the 7 o'clock low here. That's what they call him, the coach. Coach Fred up in the house, bro. Mhm. Yeah. Can't lie, guys. We are just doing a wick fill now on the 15. I am likely just gonna hop off here myself. That's the end of my trading AM session, I believe. Not much for me to framework here,
Sweet.
so likely just gonna be off for me today. I'll be on tomorrow trading London though, so for those of you I know that like seeing me trade London session, stay tuned. We'll be saucing it up. We just did wick fill the 15 minute, by the way, so ideally would like to see 10 o'clock continue this move lower now.
I know it's here,
Um,
yeah.
that'd be ideal here, especially if we can hold this EQ of the previous 15. I'd like to see trend continue lower. But I'll be off. Alex will be staying on today, guys, for the rest of the session. So it's kind of funny, Alex. You and I, we either both cook or we both end up losing. It's so funny. If you
Dude, yeah,
notice that,
we're on the same
we're
side
like on the same
always.
wavelength here.
It's crazy.
It's
Yeah,
actually nuts.
that's crazy.
Alrighty, guys, but I'll be off. Alex is down. See you guys tomorrow for London. Much love, everybody.
See you,
Can't
brother.
win them all, but
Yep.
hey, we're walking away slight green right now, so we'll take it. Alrighty, guys. See you guys later.
See
Ciao,
you.
ciao.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, boys. I think I'm willing to give this a shot. I just need to see a couple of things here. 15-minute low taken, 1 minute confirmed. The downside is pretty strong, so I want to see us reaccumulate on the 15 near this area, the 3 twos. Um, if we don't get a reaction that I like, then I will likely not take this, but it seems like we are. All right, boys. Giving this a go here. I do like it. I do like it. I do. Will not lie. I will look to go break even at the 441s if possible. I'm tagged in at a little bit higher, actually, not the 383s, 387.25 with the stop at the 341s. I just want to see if we can get a nice push potentially here into the highs. And yeah, let's see if we can get this. I'm in for a really quite kind of small size here. Um, yeah, I don't want to see this come back to our entry and just drop dead. But if possible, it'd be nice to see a push here into the highs. And then if not, it is what it is. You get what you give. And yeah, I do like this setup though. discounted the current range, previous 15-minute low, uh, 15-minute internal as well. I think I would take this pretty much any day of the week, boys. Will not lie to you. So let's see. Let's just see. I'm in for super small size today, guys, just being extra cautious. So yeah, just a heads up. Yeah, not looking too bueno here. And we get an expansion back above. Or does this just want to stop us out here? Which it kind of does look like it, boys. Yeah, can't win them all. Can't win them all. 3 minutes says a different story, IMO. Close 365. Nice. Did you catch a short or what was it? Yeah, this might be seeking the continuation here. So unfortunately, might get stopped on this one. We'll see. Couple ticks from my stop. She's really struggling to catch a bid here. Nice push back above. Let's see if we can just now start getting into the highs if possible. If this wants to see a continuation here. Nice push there. Beautiful push. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Nice recovery here. Once we get into the 44s, 45s, I'm going to look to go break even. Did we tap into the 40s? Yeah, we did. All right, boys. I'm cool with being break even here at the 387s. Let's see if we can just get a continuation here. I am now break even here at the 387s. Beautiful reaction there. Just a couple of ticks from my stop. I just want to see if we can get a nice little continuation here into highs at 607 and just look to close those out. My ultimate target is those equal highs. So I will be patiently waiting for those. But anyways, I am break even here at the 87s. 87s flat. So we'll see. We'll see if this just doesn't want to collaborate with us or if we actually get a nice little impulse into the highs here. 3 minute, it took the previous 3 minute high, starting to really reject off there. But either way, I'm cooling off on this one. Let's just see if we can get a really nice impulse into the highs. Now it looks like she is neglecting just getting above. I might get stopped to break even on this one as well. Let's see. Nice. Just a couple of ticks for my stop as well there. Tough, tough, tough situation for sure. Semi bid here, but nothing too incredibly strong. Do you guys have any questions at all? Push, push, push. Yeah, yeah, beautiful recovery. Holy moly. Yeah, 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 beautiful stuff. Okay. We've got 10:09. We've got 1 more minute here before the next 5 minute candle. So I do really want to see an impulse here into the highs now on this next minute candle. If we don't, it won't be looking that good, but we'll see. We shall see. Just letting it ride here. Beautiful push there. Beautiful, beautiful. 10:09. Again, the last minute here of the 5 minute candle. Can we get a nice impulse here into these highs? I'm going to be kind of aggressive with my trails here, just letting you guys know. So when I do get the opportunity to trail to 1.5R, that's exactly what I will be doing. Just letting you guys know. As first of all, it's 67 points, 1.5R. And second of all, I do know that we are kind of going counter trend here. So I will be trailing aggressively if we're able to do that. And 10, new 5 minute candle here. Just taking a look at the 15 and the 5, see if there's anything going on that might not look too good for me. But yeah, let's see if we can get a continuation here at 10:10. She is still struggling here to catch a proper bid. This is exactly why I wanted to be aggressive with these trails, but yeah, let's see. Anyways, how was your guys' weekend? How was everybody's weekend? Trading with classical music background is new meta. Yeah. Alex, do you think that Tim Cook is going to cook today at WWDC? No idea. No idea. Need a push from here? Yes, it does need a push from here. Struggling, which I'm assuming is because it's rejecting from a premium of this newly created range here. Super trade, not yet. Not yet, brother. Not yet. We don't speak on it yet. 10:11. We've got 4 minutes here until the next 15 minute candle opens. Peace out, Jack. Talk to you, brother. Good stuff today. I was reading your comments. I think you were talking about how you had an amazing day. Hell yeah. Nice push there. No, still just coming back into range. Really, really struggling to catch a bid. Yeah, I am in on this guy. I'm in from the 387s. I'm out at 455. Dude, that's completely reasonable. I completely understand that. I'm okay. I'm actually slightly green for the day. Because I took a trade, an overnight trade. But yeah. For this session, I'm only up $86 on my funded, but I don't feel like trading anymore. Yeah. If you don't feel like trading anymore, it's okay. Honestly, this thing is this price action is nasty. So I completely understand why you would want. Alex, you trade like this every day community wish sessions? I don't trade in the community, brother. This is my community. I trade live here pretty much every day. If I'm not in on AM session, I'm trading the PM session. So yeah, looks like it, boys. Looks like we might just get tagged out here. Don't want to jinx it, but yeah, I want to see if we can get a nice little reaccumulation here before below the 5 minute open, so we can just see it open low and then see an expansion to the highs. We do have the last 1 minute and 30 seconds here on the 15 minute candle, which will actually tell us exactly what NQ wants to do. The last few seconds, the last 90 to 60 seconds of the 15 minute candle will give you what you're looking for, either whether that be that break even stop or a continuation. But yeah, I don't trade. I don't have we don't have a community like this is our community. Like you guys know us, like we're live here every single day, 3 times a day. Can she catch a bid, or is it just going to want to come back into the range? Yeah, ugly, 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 ugly price action. I'd love to see this just spool above the highs. I'm not going to trail here, not seeing anything I do love in order for me to trail, but uh, yeah, I want to see if we can get a nice little push here now. And 14, last 30 seconds here of the 15-minute candle. Ugh, that sucks. Yeah, how was everybody's weekend, by the way? Bros seeing shorts. That's fair. Listen, I'm risk off on this one. If it comes back to me, it's break even. If it hits, it hits. Either way, I'm content with either one. I have a great, you really have a unique style. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take that as a good thing. Lots of sun. What about you, your weekend? Not a lot of sun, but I think a lot of just staying at home, being on my laptop, watch movies. Oh, I did watch that new Obsession movie, which is crazy. Crazy film. Anyone short? Mohammed is asking if anybody's short. If you want to take a short and your model is presenting a short, then take a short, you know? If your model is not presenting anything, then don't take it. The only reason I'm in this trade is because my model presented the long, right? Previous 50-minute low, 50-minute internal, 1 minute OB, and I think that's me break even, boys. Let me check. No, no, not yet. Surprisingly. Oh, what? How is that possible? Oh, because MNQ didn't tag the 387s. That's hilarious. So the MNQ contract actually didn't tag the 387s. That is hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, my stop is at 387 flat. It didn't tag the 387s on the MNQ contract. That's hilarious. It might do so here though. Looks like it. That is so funny. Okay, there's my break even. There it is. Hey, it happens, boys. We had a really nice reaction there. Um, we had a really nice reaction, but unfortunately, no cigar. No cigar. Not really interested too much in this press action. I was really hoping we get a nice little impulse there on the last few seconds of the 15-minute candle, but nothing there. Let's see what it wants to do here. Another break-even trade for me. And which firms should I start stacking for multiple accounts? PPT, and Tradeify, Lucid. All of those are great. Just go with the firms that are popular that have been paying people out that have good reviews, you know? That is usually the way to go. Oh, boys, they're doing it to us. Disgusting. Disgusting. They're doing it to us. Is alpha features good? I've personally not used them, but I've heard good things. I know that they pay people out consistently and not a lot of complaints. So very shaky session. How big of a scalp are you usually looking for? Um, I'd say 40, 50 points. I know this was pretty big relative, but I'm also taking into consideration the fact that VIX is kind of high volatility is high and I'm in for smaller size. But yeah, I typically just look for 40, 50 points whenever volatility is kind of normal. Alpha's pretty good, I can confirm. Yeah, if you guys trade alpha, if anybody like in chat asks, "Oh, what do you guys think about this firm?" and I give an answer or maybe like I just don't know, like feel free to share your opinion because ultimately I think we're all looking for the same thing, right? Like we all have the same objective. We all want to do the same thing. So yeah. And if you have any questions that are prop firm related or the Discord that at least Leo and I or myself I'm active in is the prop firm one. So yeah, like ask questions, help each other out. You're gonna run this from here. That's unfortunate. I mean, ideally still higher. Ideally still higher, right? I think the setup is still valid, but yeah, it's an unfortunate play. I didn't want to see you come back to my entry. The thing is, I have conflicting ideas here, right? Like, and this is the reason why I wanted to trail my stops so aggressively, but I wasn't able to. Um, so if you over to the hourly, you obviously have this structure or this hourly swing here, but you also have stupid the previous hourly low within an hourly internal, which is kind of like my favorite signature. Head over to a five, sorry, one. Head over to a one. The candle that's with the previous hourly low, and then you now set up pretty much the premium and discount from here to here, which is exactly where my entry was based out of, right? I was looking for a retrace back into a discount of this price point. It came back down. We got a nice little impulse around here, which is where my entry was, like 83s. Stop was at the 36s. Got a nice impulse there. But right now we're just kind of consolidating. I think if we're able to kind of just start getting nice little closures above premium here, then you'll get a nice little move. Because and interestingly enough, obviously, if 15-minute swing currently two deviations off that, if you guys are on a lower time frame, there's a key signature in price, and on a lower time frame, let's say you're at a discount, right? Let's think about this. So let's say lower frame. Okay. So bear with me. I know. Let's say on a higher time frame, this is what this is what price looks like, right? So you have an impulse, right? You have a low, you have another impulse, and then you have that low be taken. Let's say this is what the higher time frame looks like, right? So this is a discounted price point. So on the higher time frame, you're at a discount, right? But if you zoom in here on the reaction after taking that low, it's going to look something like this, right? Which is kind of similar pattern. Now, this little zoom in box is what this is supposed to look like. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking to plot the premium and discount of that range and the zoomed in little box, which is a reaction from a discount of the higher time frame. But if I'm seeing closures above bearish imbalances in a premium on the lower time frame, that means that there's a willingness to potentially seek higher. So that to me is pretty much key. You can see that we have a bearish imbalance here, right? And I know you guys are huge fans of inversions, but I use them more for like just reading order flow. And you might say, "Oh, but that's actually not order flow." Yeah, yeah, it's whatever people call it. I don't really care. I guess it would be like just pattern recognition, sure. But to me, if you're starting to get closures above bearish imbalances in a premium market, right? Like the context is super important, right? If on a higher time frame we're now at a discount, and on a lower time frame we've made a reaction, right? Which is ultimately which has ultimately established a new range on the lower time frame, and you can grab your premium and your discount. You're looking for closures above imbalances at a premium. Does that make sense? A closure above a bearish imbalance in a premium is bullish. A closure below a bullish imbalance in a discount is bearish. Does that make sense? Yes, because technically this should be a price point that technically, right, leads us lower because A, we're in a premium, and B, um, it's a bearish imbalance. So when you start seeing closures above imbalances, bearish imbalances in premium markets, that's when it trades you take daily, like 3 to 4. She's playing out here now as well, unfortunately. About stopped break even there, boys. Unfortunate. If I put the drawing back on, it's gonna look pretty ugly. Where was I in from? The 87s. Damn, boys. Damn is right. I gotta look into that. I gotta look into that because that's been happening a lot recently. I have to look into that. I gotta figure out why that's happening. See, yeah, leaks. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Yeah, we're coming back to retest the OB, and sometimes I'm positioned already break even. So I need to figure out a way how statistically it will impact my model. It's going higher, bro. Thanks, Mohammed. You were looking for shorts earlier, brother. It's good to stay flexible, but not too flexible. Looking at the daily and the 4 hour and the 1 hour, that looks bullish to me. Alex, when did you stop the 15-minute 4 hour setup? Um, like 3 months ago. Yeah, 3 months ago. I just trade better on the 15 second. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just better on it. What's up, Auntie? I'm not sure I understand what you mean by that. Big difference? Yeah, massive. Yeah. No, I've always traded lower time frames. I just I was really not that I guess I was reflecting. I was like, how can I potentially or I was looking back at all my winning trades and all my losing trades, and a lot of my winning trades were sub 30 second entries. Thanks for the age of conscious. Oh, of course. A lot of my winning trades were sub 30 second. So for different reasons. Putting this up, by the way. Everyone's going to get to read this one. Oh, you're funny. So yeah, I just switched. Not that I switched, but like I feel like fully committed. It's the same model, right? Like it's the same thing, same approach, just a different time frame. Sometimes my execution is not perfect though, or my trade management, like today is a really prime example. I do find that a lot of my 15-second entries get stopped break even, a really good portion of them. And it's not because I don't get a move in my general direction, but it is because it does come back to me. And so I need to figure out if that's because we're making the wick on the 15, which can sometimes be the case, right? So I need to figure out a way if statistically what I want to be already in on C2 or C3 um, on the 15-minute candle. But as you can see here, the 15-minute opened, made the wick. That's where I got stopped to break even, and then is now seeking a continuation. So yeah, it's just about fine tuning, obviously, right? Like if you when you start trading, like a you'll forever be a student of the market. Like it will always teach you things. And I'm not saying like go out and change your model. I'm just saying like out of the things that work, right? Like if on a there's a spectrum, right? Like there are things that work, things that don't work, and then right in the middle is just like things that are insignificant. You grab the things that work, you set them aside, and then you go back, you back test, you modify for the things that work, and then you remove the things that don't work, right? And then ultimately, like that just becomes a process. It's a cycle. It's a cycle, and not, and it's the same with the market, right? Sometimes I know you guys wake up. I know some of you guys wake up one day and you look at the chart, or for like five, it can be weeks, right? Or even a month, where you just that specific month you woke up and your entry signature was there. You would wake up every single day and you're like, holy shit, this feels obvious, right? And then a week later after that, you go onto the market, you try to take a trade, and you're like, it feels like I had no idea what I'm doing. Does that ever happen to you guys? Uh, have you tried order flow for your scalping? Yeah, I've tried. Sometimes I have stuff up just to look at orders coming in. Um, but yeah, for sure, can't be fooled by the market randomness. Yes, would love for you to do a 50, public 15-second scalp back test like you used to on Sundays. Oh, dude, yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, Always great listening to you. Oh, I appreciate that, Parth. Appreciate that. So, yeah, yeah, what's it called? Where was I going with that? Yeah, it happens to all of us. I think it happens to all of us. The market is cyclical, just like everything else. So, if the market is cyclical, that means our analysis is also cyclical. That's just the truth, right? Like you need to adapt. Obviously, there's a systematic approach to what we do, right? In the sense that there's a step-by-step process. But for those of you guys that trade the same concepts that we do, our hard time from analysis can be discretionary, very discretionary. Um, but yeah, the market has a personality to it, and it can change at any given time. And by personality, I mean like if you guys compare the price action from when there's like geopolitical tension to when there's not geopolitical tension, you can tell that there's a huge difference. There's a massive difference in that price action. Like whenever there is geopolitical stress, you can tell that the market itself is stressed. It's failing to catch a bid, it's failing to catch an ask. Price discovery is not there at all. The orders are very cluttered. It feels almost like it's just like this gearbox that's failing to shift. And then eventually that changes, right? And then you get that really smooth price action. It's like buttery. It's like cutting through butter, right? Hot knife cutting through butter. And I know that you guys can relate to that. So, um, yeah, it's just really that was kind of my thought process into why I was just changing into the 15 second. I was like, if most of my winners are sub 30 second, there's absolutely no reason why I shouldn't make the switch fully. Anyways, you're getting that push here. I appreciate you guys, by the way. Oh, there she goes. Damn, boys, we had these called out perfectly. Bad management on my end. Bad trade management on my end. That would have been nuts. That would have been nuts. We still love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can't win them all, man. Can't win them all. Cannot win them all. I'm 25. It's very bitch. Yo, mods, round this guy up. Take him out back. I've had enough of this guy. I've had enough of this guy. So why not jump in now and trail your stops? It's too much. I wouldn't have a logical place that follows the way I trade for my stop placement. So you look good for 25. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are flirting with me now. I might actually start blushing here. Yeah. Thank you, Chris. What do you think about playing the 1 minute unicorn? Um, let's ask the indicator because I have access to it. Let's see. Shit. That's it. If it is the model, if it fits your risk, then do it. Like you'd be looking at a 98 point stop though. And then ultimately you'd have to yeah, you'd have to look for a logical internal range to target. But if you're willing to, what is that, 392? That's a massive stop. I'm secondhand blushing. That shit is swing. Now get out of here. Yeah. I don't even think we took that high. Yeah, we didn't. We didn't. Yo, IQ ball. I'm actually in South Florida if you want to go grab some grub. Oh, Miami. Miami Slayer. Brother, I'm in South Florida. If you guys are down to catch, if anybody's in South Florida during the week, I'm a little bit busy, but If you guys want to go grab some dinner or something, say what's up, say less. But yeah, I think Juno would be in this. Juno would be in this. Yeah, dude, we can could be setting up a nice short here. Voltage is looking for short. Come to Medellin. Don't forget your people. Never, 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 never. I'll be there. Never, never, never. My people. Funny. Damn, I wish. But this JOB got me working. Okay. Okay, I mean the weekend, I guess. Whatever. Just let me know, dude. JOB. You long, bro? No. No, 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 no. I'm not long. I just wanted to put up the drawing, see what I do like that the colors kind of match the theme here. We'll be making a post about this break-even trade though, because it's kind of saddening. You can always QUIT. Yeah, Jace is a funny guy, man. Just got that the wit to him. But yeah, anyways, um, yeah, boys, any questions about firms or anything, let us know. We're always here. We want to become the number one source for your trading. Not your trading, but your trading viewership. But yeah, the quiz on Wednesday, don't forget. Quiz on Wednesday and a couple more giveaways going to be announced during the week. So just stay attentive. We will post about it on X and Instagram when we're doing the giveaways for the TPT accounts. But the for sure one is the quiz on Wednesday. It's going to be three or four questions. First person to answer, and the quickest person to answer the correct answer is going to get an account. So I think it'll be fun. The questions they're not that hard. They are interesting, but they're not that hard, I would say. If you just have like general knowledge, you should know. We'll throw in some like we'll throw in some off questions in there. Like they're pretty much always going to be market related, but I do want to throw in like some yeah, yeah, yeah. What's gains height? How should we study for the questions? Nah, you don't. You don't. I can't tell you that. That'd be unfair. 3 minute unicorn. Yeah, Juno's probably in this. Where's Juno at when you need him? Uh, yeah. I mean, I don't see that happening, but I love anything that I do, you know. It's always where's Juno house. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love that. Um, I actually I have multiple accounts. Well, I have a Thinkorswim account or Charles Schwab, and then I use Robinhood, and then Ninja Trader. So those three. for different reasons. Like that's the truth. Robinhood mainly for just like silly options plays. Um, because I just like their UI. Like it's just so simple. I like it. Sure, I might not get if I do a market order, I might not get the best fill. Um, and then Charles Schwab Thinkorswim is for micro caps, which are over-the-counter pink sheets, like sub penny, like 0.000 over-the-counter pink sheets, and then Ninja Trader for just regular futures or trade of it. So you just use TV for charting? Yes, I use TV for charting. I spilled my drink because of the sound. Or I'm so sorry. Oh my God. I think we did we change the DJ horn? Oh, okay, no, we did it. You pay for a sub to get live data on on Ninja, yeah. $7, I think. CME. Yeah. Data feed, yeah. $7 a month. Nice play here, by the way. If you guys are in this, congratulations. Congratulations to Juno. Is I just want to know why. Huh. By the way, drop a like, share the stream, make sure to subscribe. Didn't get filled on the 526s. How come you wanted to get filled at 526? What was the reasoning? Oh wow, this thing is skyrocketing. Too greedy. Yeah, thank you, Juno. Yeah. Great reaction here. I'm still a little salty about that long. I am still salty about that long. Believe you, Juno. Yeah. Where's Juno when you need him? Beautiful 3-minute unicorn there. Alex Unicorn played out perfectly. Yeah. You think we could change the stop field sound to the following trade of it? That would be fucking sick. Do you make a trade through the TV or the broker? The broker. Which is why like you guys don't see the order here. And I typically, I mean, like I always share just a screenshot of the trade anyways on Trade of It or whatever I'm taking it on. Um, that's typically what I do because if I try to chart on Trade of It, like I can't it first of all, like the reason why we use TradingView, and I feel like it's almost just like the industry standard for for stream trading, is because A, the UI looks great, the design looks great, it's easy to use, user friendly, and it has all the tools that you can easily like are just available right then and there. Whereas opposed to, I feel like on Tradeovate, the drawing tools are not that great. Um, but the executions are obviously better because the data feed is much quicker. CS layer. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm in the 1 minute unicorn risk free. Good stuff, Bez. Good stuff. No, great call out. Good boys. Beautiful stuff to whoever caught this. Also, I will be on 2 p.m. today as well. I'll also be microscoping the 15-second later on today. So if you guys want to hop on and watch that stream, I will be on at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So in about 3 hours ish, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Just give you guys a heads up. What is the unicorn indicator you use? This is Juno's actually. Um, the Unicorn Pro. So this is Juno's indicator, yeah. I can actually ask him if we can maybe do a unicorn giveaway, unicorn indicator giveaway this week as well. We're just giving away stuff this week. It seems like. For TBD, what's your opinion on beating the intra trail drawdown for 50K? Use micros and trail aggressively. That is my opinion. I'm gonna be honest. That is my opinion. Anything above 1.5 R, if you're able to capture, just trail it. Just trail it. Just like let it trail. And the reason why I feel like I don't really struggle with intraday is because I am on the 15-second chart, so I'm able to trail really aggressively on those accounts. So I'm just like boop boop continuously moving. What are those 12 indicators are you you're using? Oh, I obviously don't use all of them. I just have different indicators for different stuff. Like I would say they're just for like testing, but for example, this one is the OR, which is the first 30-second open. So it's taxes OR, which is the 30-second opening range. So as you can see here, it plots it. So this is the 30-second opening range. And then it also plots the market on close MOC 30-second OR, which is the from 350 to 350 30 seconds. So that's market on close because that's um how is that unicorn shit ain't missing the gap? Uh no, I think it has the gap. Yeah, there's a gap there. There's a gap there. You're funny. Yeah, congratulations to all of you guys that took this. This was spectacular move here on that unicorn on that breaker. Spectacular move. Nothing short, spectacular. I'll take 14 of them right now. What else? Power of three, which is like the higher time frame candles, which I like to have. I have the hourly candles here. They're a little bit far though, but see if it come back into the frame. Give it a second. There we go. Yeah, so these are the hourly candles. Um, how is that a unicorn? You use the PO3 with the unicorns together? No, I don't. I like the unicorn, but I don't really trade the unicorn model. I just use the PO3. And then there's something here, but I won't tell you guys much about it. Where can I purchase this hard time frame candles indicator? If you look up 2 degrees power of three, it should come up. Guys, my stomach is fucking killing me. 26, etc. You guys want to see my setup? Actually, it's kind of funny. As I'm out here. Well, not kind of funny, but I'm using my iPad as the external monitor. What did I eat? I had like a good amount of steak last night. I'm glad I said steak and not meat. I can see clearly tonight. I can see clearly now. I can't figure out how to get TLM higher type to show up on my chart. Anyone have any ideas? TLM higher time frame. What do you mean? Inverse psychology. Yes. Inverse psychology. Yes. Inverse psychology. Yes. Yes, quite. Yes. Yes. Yes, of course. Yes. Yo, somebody connect me over there with the team at Robinhood, please. Let's get these things fixed. Make that charting software. I switched to Costco lamb instead of beef. Steaks feel better, more lean meat. That sounds delicious. The indicator that shows multiple time frames at the same time by when is the lunch? Oh, I don't know. No idea. He probably means the high time frame. Yeah, yeah, no idea. I didn't know when his lunch cooked at. Had no idea. Anyways, you're about to get your 2R here on that unicorn. Congratulations to anyone that took this. All right, boys. I think I'm gonna call it here. I am gonna go rip the bathroom. That's the truth. Um, Pretty much flat on the session. I am green on the day. I did take an overnight long actually. So I am green on the day, but it was mainly off stream. I'll break that trade down. I'll be posting multiple trade breakdowns. I'm also going to be posting this break even trade, which I'm kind of salty about. But listen, I appreciate all of you guys. Be sure to head over to proprom.compare and create your account because that is a requirement for the giveaways this week. So if you guys want to be included in those giveaways for the TPT accounts, head over to proprom.compare, create an account, join the Discord as well if you would like. Um, Use code LAB at all your favorite futures firms. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the PM session. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Appreciate you guys and talk to you guys in about 3 hours. Hello, sir.